All right, Jits, what's good? Welcome back to the Flozone Podcast, episode 3. I am your co-host along with 316. Say what's up.
Yo, what's good? I don't have
Z,
an update this week.
yeah, ZAG.
What's up, everyone?
All right, and 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, another 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, million. Nah,
Jesse,
fuck
wait,
it. Just
wait,
have a
wait,
money
wait,
shower.
You're a hater.
Huh?
You're such
Oh.
a hater, Jesse. Trey Bands 1K, baby. Man, how y'all boys doing? How's everybody doing tonight, man?
We're doing good, man. We're on a late recording because niggas wanted to be late, but of course it's typical nigga shit.
Bro, remember what you said, bro? If we're on time, then we're late. If we're late, then we're on time. Isn't that what you said?
That's not
Something
what I
like
said. That's not
Something
what I
like
said.
that. Something like that.
What he said.
But we can start off with the first topic. We have Abba and Preach. Oh, some trouble in the Manosphere. We have Abba and Preach versus I guess, can we say South Florida's very own? Like, I don't even know if these niggas are from South Florida. Fresh and Fit.
Nah.
I
I mean, they're from
That's
they're based in
I
Miami.
know they're in
but
Miami. I know
They're
in
based in
Miami,
Miami, but
All
I don't know if
right.
they're from South
So
Florida.
for the people that aren't filled in, so Abba and Preach and like Fresh and Fit are two sides of the Manosphere side of YouTube that involves like guys like Kevin Samuel and a few other people.
The roommates,
Yeah,
etc.
the roommates, all those other people. So basically, what
Isn't
happened
one
is
of them in the roommates?
I have no fucking clue. The only people in the Manosphere I know are those three, Abba and Abba and Preach, Fresh and Fit, and
they're really interchangeable.
The Godfather. So apparently, what happened is that Abba and Preach had went on Fresh and Fit's podcast like a while ago, maybe a few months back. Somebody sent a clip of something that they talked about in the Fresh and Fit podcast in terms of having paying for sex. So Fresh and Fit, Fred, like Myron and Fresh CEO were against paying for pussy, and they're saying they are against it and why they're against it. Abba and Preach said their reasons why they were for it. Abba and Preach come out with a video earlier this week or late last week saying how they disagreed. Fresh and Fit didn't take too kindly to this, and they started going to like a whole bunch of childly insults, saying like they get more girls than them and all this other shit. A lot of like high school, middle school type shit. And Abba and Preach basically called them out again for their response. Fresh and Fit basically they called out Preach's wife. They called Preach's wife a beluga whale, and they made fun of this goddamn flag, man. They told this nigga to go back to the goddamn country on a boat or some shit.
Oh, go back to the islands?
No,
to the
go back to
motherland?
this country. Go back to this country. Because Preach is Haitian. So, yeah, Preach is Haitian. So, basically, after that, they lost like 30,000 subscribers. And then they started backtracking. The niggas started backtracking. They started apologizing. Apologies got out quick when them saw them numbers weren't looking good. And when they were calling out Abba and Preach, they're saying, our numbers are this, our numbers are that. And as soon as they called them out, the numbers were looking fucking whack. So basically, they got called out. They apologized, and Abba Preach responded saying they weren't going to apologize. Preach said he's coming to the States because they're Canadian. He's coming to the States to go beat that nigga's ass. And as soon as they said that, one of the members on the Fresh and Fit podcast said, he literally posted
He posted
a video,
on an Instagram story.
an Instagram story of him buying a gun. So
That boy
God.
said, I ain't come here to fight, bro. I ain't come here to fight.
After-
you come to my house, we're not fighting. That's what he said.
after proposing the boxing match, he was the one that proposed the boxing match. He's the one that decided to cop a gun. After Preach said, "Nah, nigga, we're fighting." He said, "I'm gonna take one bitch, then I'm gonna take the other bitch. Y'all are twin sisters."
Wait, before you keep going, let me ask you guys this.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about prostitution? Should you pay for pussy? Is it okay?
Okay, no, I don't want to talk about that. A, B, TOS, bro. Like we can't be talking about that. But like,
We can't. I thought they did.
They definitely did. We can
no, but
definitely
here's the
blur
thing.
out
There's
the
a
word.
difference.
But
There's
I'm
a
just saying, like,
we can talk
are
about.
you okay with it? Do you think it's cool? Like, not cool.
Should
but,
it be
like,
legal?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it should.
We don't have to go into it. Just say it like one word: legal or no legal.
Yes or no?
Legal.
Yes.
No.
On my end, yeah.
Legal.
Legal.
All right, then we're good. Jesse, we voted for you unanimously. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
So them boys said they coming to America to fight him, and this man said, "Let me go buy a gun real fast. Where's the closest gun store available?"
this is
like, what happened now? How does this play out?
this is possibly the biggest chicken shit I've ever seen. I don't know. I watch Fresh and Fit's podcast sometimes from time to time. It's really only funny if they have the girls on there. And I don't think I really feel like does anybody watch it for them, for those two?
Oh, no, they're weirdos.
Nah, definitely not. We watch it for their just like you said, the girls.
I've never seen a clip of them. I've only seen a clip of the women. Like
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, when they go viral, it's usually like them pointing.
Oh, this podcast. Okay.
Like he'll go viral off of like, bro, we'll listen to the girls he bring on, and they're like, yeah, I should never have to work. Men should buy me everything.
My thing about this situation, like specifically towards them, is that like they're trying to they started their platform with the intention of elevating men, right? And leveling them up. And even though we don't agree on whether you should pay for a woman's services, let's put it like that.
Just pay for it in the course or not. Keep going.
Yeah, whether or not you should pay for that. I feel that you can't start off like this and then end so perverted and twisted from where you started, because they're only in it for the money. Because as much as they're like, oh yeah, we want to help people. When was the last time like they posted something that actually was about men? Like, and they only just bash dumb women. Like they bash delusional dumb Miami women.
I feel like they be trying to like show you like, yo, these women do exist. Because like, for example, when I said
no, but like, how does that help you?
Though.
No, but like, how does that help? Like, at least with Kevin Samuels, there's at least in the past, there's videos of him actually putting out tutorials and stuff. Where it's like, oh, like top 10 men's fragrances, how to wash your ass 101. Like, I don't know, like something, bro. But it's like you can't do the same with I said Abba and Preach, Fresh and Fit. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really think Abba and Preach are really even in that sphere, if I'm being honest, because they were adjacent to it. But it's like they create a different kind of content, and even though it's red pilled to an extent, it's not quite at bare minimum you can tell that they want to help people with their content. Yeah, I mean, Fresh and Fit only want to help themselves, and they don't give a fuck about anyone else.
You're 100% right. You are 100% right, because like I feel like you said, but I feel like that's what a lot of people like once they because that's like once they start something, you know, like, and they're doing it for the right reasons, like they're doing it to actually help people, then it's straight. But then once they get up there, they start seeing the fame, they start seeing the money, because like I forgot who this one guy, his name was like AMS. He used to say that. He used to be like, he'll put a video out about financial literacy, or about like, you know, how to like lose weight, how to stay healthy, how to like build a good routine, and that video get 10,000 views. He put a video out on what to text a girl to get her to let you have sex on the first night. That shit got 1 million views. And he's like, he doesn't want to have to put content out, you know, like that type of content out, but that's the content that pays. That's the shit that people are coming to his page to see.
But here's the thing, though. I feel that you can have. I feel like you can have your cake and eat it in this day and age, especially you know, like a lot of niches like that. I feel like you can. I don't know. I feel like you definitely can. There's a respectable way to do it. At least with Kevin Samuels, I may not agree with his. Okay, no. I may not agree with how he goes about elevating men. Mm-hmm. But at bare minimum, you can say that okay, he does it, like
for sure.
But like the thing about Fresh and Fit is that this whole situation is very telling of their character, how they move, because they're not. If you notice, this is a kind of a community thing, and it seems that a lot of people have been waiting on this downfall. I don't know if you guys picked up on this, because there's been a lot of reaction. There's been a lot of reaction videos to this situation, if you guys noticed.
Yeah, they have. I feel like it has been a long time, not a long time coming, but people have been kind of waiting.
Time coming.
Well,
yes,
people have been waiting for this, because I definitely watched their content before, and I think like one of the stupid things they said is like, I think Myron said it. I don't know. They're like, I wouldn't want my girlfriend to have an IG, and I was like,
yes.
What? It's like dog. Like what are we talking about? Are we talking about having an IG or like certain certain pictures that she would post on an Instagram? And at the end of the day, it's like, that's not really your say. Like you could just leave her. If it bothers you that much, just leave. Like it's not.
Dog, you're trying to find a woman in 2021 who doesn't have social media.
Yeah, like
who are you looking for? A chick from the boonies? Like, because the best way I can put this possibly is that they're disingenuous. They don't care about anyone. They don't.
It's about the money, bro. I think it's It's about the money. They're stuck in that.
They're
fucking
grimy
Miami.
niggas. They're grimy niggas. Period. And now they have a platform. So now it's like you elevated a piece of trash into a landfill.
I think it's about the money.
Nigga,
no, I don't.
They're stuck in that Miami lifestyle.
Because here's the thing. They were DMing chicks to be like, yo, you can't be on the show if we don't fuck.
Yeah.
Like you can't do stuff like that. And on top of that, he's paying for prostitution. And like, dude, these dudes are paying for prostitution and telling men, oh, don't do that. No. Like it's very, like their content.
Shit, huh?
Yeah. These niggas are super predators.
You're on some casting couch.
I didn't know that.
Dog, that's the reason.
And then fucking, I think Myron has a seeking arrangement accounts, and if you read it, you know what a seeking arrangements account is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like sugar babies and shit.
Yeah, for like sugar babies and shit, and basically like his profile basically said some like weirdo shit, like I'm 6'2", I'm whatever, I make $300,000 a year. You're getting a complete package with me. It's like, what the fuck is this,
dog? His profile. This nigga has no game. He's a cornball. Like if you read the DMs he was sending these chicks, I was like, wow, you're corny. Like you're corn extract. Like, ugh. Like, and it's like, wow. Like, it's a grimy situation because of grimy niggas. And I'm really glad that Alba and Preach really called them out on some real shit. Like because it went beyond, as you said earlier, it went beyond just them, because they brought their wife and kids into this. Yeah. They brought their YouTube into this, which isn't really important, but it is because it's telling. It's like it's basically like a dick measuring contest. And oh my god, they did something else. Before the gun. They did even the apology. The apology is very telling, because notice
they don't apologize to them.
Yeah, they don't apologize to them, but they brought up their name in the apology. It's very backhanded, and even then, it's like it felt reluctant. It wasn't a real apology.
It was more of a response to, we're getting a lot of hate from this, so I apologize for you guys, like getting you guys upset, versus I apologize to making fun of Preach's wife, which that's fucked up. I feel like that's an easy way to like get yourself in a certain situation. Like, don't talk about a nigga's wife, dude. I think that's an easy way to get in a fight. Like, if you're trying to fight a nigga, just talk about his wife. Like, that's easy. But yeah, shout out to Preach, man. Preach took the fucking W, and he come to the States to whoop that nigga's ass. Real Zoe
as he
shit, man.
Should. Normally I don't condone violence, but
we don't condone violence. We don't. You're right. Go ahead.
But like, this is an exception where it's like, I'm gonna be honest. If you don't fight a nigga who talks shit about your wife, you're not a man. Type shit. Even if you get your ass kicked, that shit don't matter.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I don't even think he shows his wife. So it's like, to call her a beluga whale.
Yeah,
fucked up.
It was on some like there's a level of trust that was broken, because if it's private, because if you keep it private, like if you keep that part of your life private, and then someone to go publicly say that, it's like you're crossing multiple boundaries that even we as viewers don't even know. You know,
which is none of our business.
Yeah,
but I don't think their channel dies from this. I think a lot of people just wanted to like get at them. I think the channel will be fine because it like we said, it's only based on the women they bring, and you're in Miami, so you'll never run out of women.
They're black incels. Like, they're literally just black incels. That's all they are, and they make money. Is what it is.
Go ahead, Dre.
I said they're not incels if they're fucking.
No, you can still be a fucking incel. Just cause you can still be an incel.
Bro,
you can still be an incel, because I know the definition and I know what you mean on a technicality. Yes, they're not incels, but nigga, if you're going about shit like this, I can't look at you with any form of respect. It's like you're basically trying to control women. You're basically trying to control and bash women. You don't let your girl have an Instagram in 2021.
Just say they're misogynistic.
That's controlling. That's not incel though. I'm just saying.
Okay, misogynistic, whatever.
Yeah, that's better because incel, like I said, that's like.
I know the technical definition, but they don't deserve anything.
They say they do. We know they do.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
When you take
red
money,
pilling is.
When you take the money out of the situation, it's like, and they have to rely on their actual skills. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge another nigga's dick, so like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it in a Miami setting, it's kind of easy. It's like if you have money, like these bitches are gonna fuck. Like that's literally what it is. Like it's about the dollar sign. It's not really about like game. And I think that's something they try to push.
And like that's what I was trying to
say. They try to push like it's all about game. Like no, bruh. Like in Miami, it's about fucking money, dog. If you have money, they're going to let you fuck. That's literally how it works. Money, fuck. Like fuck money. It's literally
a transaction.
It's a transaction. It's a business transaction.
Like that's how it is.
And his receipts got leaked.
But the thing is that because of I don't know, like you said, they do a good job. Because like I said, I'm not gonna say they don't bring no awareness, because they do like try to push that. They do try to show you like, yo,
they're red pill niggas, bro.
Money. Huh?
They're red pill niggas. I think that whole community is one step away from like becoming an incel. I'm gonna be honest. Like them niggas has always had weird energy to them. I like some of their principles.
Support your statement just now.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Because I support their initial principles. Focus on yourself, grind, keep your head down, don't focus on women. I like that part. The niggas who are preaching it are fucking weirdos, and we can all agree on this.
No.
Yes. How many of niggas in this community have turned into weirdos? It's almost like a 50% conversion rate.
But what I can tell you is the truth. The truth is that some of the shit they're saying is true.
I agree. We're saying the same thing. I don't want to go into I agree with you in a different way. No, I don't want to do this time. No. Literally, them niggas is weird, bro. Them niggas is fundamentally weird. And a lot of these dudes just sit online and just read and just bash women. Like, dog, you're not becoming a better person if you're just bashing the other gender. Sure. You're just spiteful. You're just a spiteful little fuck.
That I understand. But I'm saying like not all of them.
Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna say.
Bro, when you say the community, bro, that's saying
it is community. No.
The community's weird, bro.
The community's weird. Not the niggas speaking, but the community. The community's fucking weird. The community's weird.
Why I keep on getting banned on Reddit and shit.
It's the ones. The reason why you guys put the community is weird.
Yeah, I know the vocal minority, blah blah blah, but no.
Those are just the people who aren't.
I mean, that's not vocal. That's not a minority though.
I feel like it's half of the community. I'm gonna be honest. Like that's my feeling. You can't take that away.
Community, really.
Yeah, bro. You tripping?
A lot of them are misogynistic and don't have any form of nuance.
Nigga, do you want to read the Fresh and Fit comment section? Like that's how when I would watch their videos, that's like reading the comments would make me feel uncomfortable. It's like, oh, like y'all niggas like never been hugged by a woman. Like I get that vibe from like the fucking comments. It's like, yo, like, y'all never. Like I don't know, bro. It brings out like a weird part of people, because like a lot of the Manosphere shit. Some of the shit that I'll say, like we'll bring up Kevin Samuels. I say this all the time. I think like 85 to 90% of the shit he's saying is correct. When you go to this comment section, it's like a lot of weirdo niggas though, It's like niggas
because
that
it's being
literally
weaponized.
like, yeah, it's like like this is finally like this is the reason I haven't had my dick hard. Like nah, bro, you haven't had your dick hard because you have no game. Like there's not all women are like this. Yes, there's a good amount that are, but like not every single woman is like this. Like you just don't have game. That's really what it is.
And it's like the thing is, it's like the best way I can put it is like an infection. It's something that if you don't take care of it right away, it can get it's like a wound. If it's something that if you don't get it taken care of right away, it can easily get infected and turn into something that is just disgusting. And I feel like a lot of people don't. Another thing that I noticed in the Manosphere community is that they don't build their community really. Like it's either they have some kind of Discord or they try to sell some kind of class. Like they don't value their community for them. You feel me? Like they don't go through like a culling, huh?
Their community is just basically $1 to them.
Yeah, exactly. Like it. Because
like real nigga shit. You ever notice
the Manosphere?
I don't know if
most of them.
What you say?
No, I was just making sure we were talking about the same. Like the Red Pill community, dumb people.
No, like the Manosphere in general. To be honest,
got you.
I mean, when you look at all these videos, like is that one guy Alpha M? Is he a part of the Manosphere?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's Alpha M?
Okay, like Alpha M's, Jose Zuniga. If you watch their videos, they're basically just long ads to sell something to you.
Dog,
that's what basically most of the community is, just to sell you something. And then once you buy it, like you have to go back to your regular life of being just an incel.
You know the wildest thing I learned about Jose Zuniga? Dog, he's the one who runs Manscaped.
Really?
He's the dude who's in charge. Bro, yes.
But that's because he was what do you call that shit? A stylist? Like a image consultant. Thank you.
And also to Zuniga,
really
I don't feel like he's that bad because I've watched a few of his videos and been like, okay, I actually came out with something, or I could see someone coming out of this video with some valuable and useful information. I'm not saying that to damage control for the Manscaped thing. I don't care. But I feel like he's not that bad. Like he's tolerable. Kevin Samuels is tolerable. There's a few of them that are tolerable, but I feel like you can't consume. I feel like it speaks to larger volumes about how people want to improve themselves, don't know how to go about it, find these videos, get into a community, get indoctrinated, and get basically tricked into thinking that they're improving when really they're regressing in a different area. If that makes any sense.
That shit's like a fundamentalist religion. Like that's
elaborate.
It's like a fundamentalist.
It's like what? All right.
It's like a fundamentalist religion where it's like you feel like it's like a cult like shit where it's like, oh, like I'm not the problem, they are. Even though the energy behind it is self-improvement, a lot of the shit it's like, well, like I'm improving, but the women aren't. Like the women are all like this, so like maybe I'm not the problem. Maybe the women are the problem. That. So I just think that it's not. I'm not gonna put it all on the people, the YouTubers, and all the people that.
Yeah, because some of them are good. Like I'm bashing them, but some of them are legitimate, good, and they give great advice. Like the roommates, excellent. I love them. I'm gonna be honest. I think they make great content. I feel like they're one of the few people who are balanced it out enough.
Shit, I fucking love like some of Kevin Samuels videos because some of Kevin Samuels videos he speaks like legitimate shit. People don't like how it sounds, but like I said, 85 to 90% of the time, like I legit binged his content for like 2 months, and out of those 2 months, there's only maybe like 1 or 2 videos where I was like, I don't know if I agree with that. But other than that, it's like,
at least with Kevin Samuels, he actually like criticizes men. Like he's no, you guys have to step up your game. He might say something misogynistic every once in a while, but he still goes after men and says like, you guys need to do better than this.
I feel like
with these other guys, they just tell you that women are bad, women are bad, women are bad. Like it's just misogynistic at the end of the day.
I feel like at the same time though, I think it just all goes down to like the type of woman that they grew up with is different from the type of woman that we have now.
Because Kevin Samuels.
Because
I agree.
Because bro, like I said, I watch the content, so you can't.
Okay.
But
no, wait, what? No. I was just
the way you said it was like Kevin, like questioning, like not Kevin.
No, I'm trying to make sure I'm understanding.
Oh, you're making sure we're not talking about the same.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels talks about more of the like the woman that our moms is, like the woman that she like, you feel me? How do I say it? When your dad, like, because he said something one time like, oh, like these women are supposed to be your husband's, like, how do you say it? Like his second. Like, you're supposed to be like
second in command.
Yeah, in a way. Like, they're trying to say, like, you're supposed to follow the lead of your husband, and that's because the thing about Kevin Samuels is his like you said, the shit he say is true. It's right to an extent. The problem is his delivery. The way he says it is what like throws everybody off. Everybody's like, "Yo, who the fuck you think you're talking to?" Because the way he says it like that's when he gets misogynistic. Like you said, because he says it like, "Oh, I'm better than you." Like, I'm a man and I'm better than you, not because. Like he's like, I know what I know, and I know more than you, so I'm better than you, and that's that. Nothing's gonna change because
that's more of a personality trait than anything else.
Well, because here's why I said what I said before. Because his famous example is, do you like without men? How do you think this world would be without men?
How the fuck do I know?
No, but like he asked women that. Like, do you think women could? Yes, technically, women can do what men can do. Women could build houses. Women could fucking build all this shit, build civilization, but men do it faster. Men are stronger. Men were built for that shit. When men were building civilization, when men were going to work, women were staying home, taking care of the kids, cleaning. Like, that's what he's saying. He's like, yo, women back then didn't have a choice. You married who your father and your family vetted, and that was your life. You're with him.
But is that a good life?
If you're looking for that type of life, you can still find them in places like churches and stuff like that. If you really want that type of life where the man is the lead of the household and the woman stays at home, you can find that life. There's plenty of women out there who want to live that life.
Yeah. But at the same time, what he's saying is true when it comes to, like you guys said, what like the type of women we have now don't really they're
not motherly.
They don't know what men want. They're not they're not nurturers like they used to be, and they don't know what men want.
I'm not gonna make a generalization. I'm not gonna say everybody, because I feel like that's a certain type of woman. It's not all women.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't, because I know that, because I wouldn't mess with chicks that are like that. I don't mess with many chicks. That's the reason why. But like the girls I mess with, like they don't think that way.
Because I feel like you have to do more vetting of women than ever before. But outside of that, I don't feel that good women just don't exist. Not don't exist, but aren't plentiful. Yeah. I don't feel like they're not plentiful. You just have to go, Greg. Go. Sorry.
I like to say that I think both men and women do not know what each other want at all. Because it's like men are over here and women are like separate. Like we're not seeing eye to eye at all. And when you look at stuff like on TikTok, you're like, is that what you really think men are thinking about?
It's like this. Some men are, because they haven't matured enough. Because you have to. Everyone's in totally different stages in their life. Mm-hmm. It's okay to like fuck around, have your whole phase, whatever. But that can't be you like 25, 27, 30. Like, you feel me? Like, you just can't. Like, we're all at different stages in life. Some people mature faster, some slower. So everyone has different circumstances. That's fine. But don't. Okay, right. I feel like in order for people to give advice, you have to live life and live. You have to live life, and not a good life, but how do I put this?
Live the life that you're actually preaching to people. That's the problem with Fresh and Fit. Like they were preaching something, and like they weren't walking that walk. They were talking the talk, but they weren't walking that walk. Yeah. So that's the reason why a lot of people are upset and calling them out, because like you can't say certain shit. Like you can't say that you're against so and so, but you're literally doing it in girls, like you're in DMs telling people like, yo, like you need to do this in order for you to like come here. So like the niggas just aren't consistent. I think that's the biggest issue. If like you're consistent with your message and you're consistent the way you walk and like talk, you walk it like you talk it. Niggas aren't gonna go at you like that. But if you're not, then it's like you're not the right messenger.
So do you think there's anything that we can do to improve? I at least want to end this on a positive note because we've been going on for like half an hour. But do you feel like there's something that we could suggest to this community? Actually, I'm trying to be positive, but man, fuck fresh and fit. I'm sorry. I can't even do the spin properly. Yo, fuck them niggas. They're cornballs. Yeah, you may have a Maserati, but you pay for pussy every night. Fuck you.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with paying for it. Listen, like I think my thing is
because I know at a certain level you're not paying for pussy. You're paying for the like just the quiet. Like you're paying like the NDA basically.
Yeah, but I don't think you can make a wife out of a gold digger.
Yeah, but no one said you're trying to. Like if someone,
no one's trying to.
Yeah, like you're
not. You think they won't?
They won't.
Okay,
you
but
think
that's
they won't?
They won't.
I feel like they are the type of niggas who are.
They won't.
Listen, bro, we live in. Hold on,
bro. They won't, because if they're about the money, like you say, they're about the money, which I know they are, but they won't, because that shit just defeats the whole purpose of their fresh and fit shit. That like doing that defeats the whole purpose.
I want to get this point out really quick.
They already defeated.
I want to get this point out really quick. We live in South Florida. South Florida probably has. I'm just gonna tell you guys from experience, because I've seen different parts of the country now. South Florida probably has the most beautiful woman in the United States. Okay, so we're in a different playing field when we say this type of shit. Miami's literally an hour away. So I think the type of shit that they're talking about in terms of like the woman they're chasing after, it like the shit they're preaching to people and they're showing to people isn't exactly indicative of everybody's situation. Every situation, every city, every type of area is different when it comes to women. Women are all kind of the same, but we're not gonna compare the fucking vultures in Miami and like some parts of South Florida to like the rest of the U.S. Niggas in I was gonna say bitches, but niggas in Wisconsin aren't like that. Like they can't be a fucking thought in Wisconsin. Like you can be a thought in Wisconsin, but you're not gonna be thoughting it like you're a thought in Miami. You ain't gonna be able to bust it down like that in Alabama. You're gonna bust it down for a nigga that makes $50K. In Miami, they're busting it down for niggas that make $500K and up.
So they busting it down for a nigga. Yeah, but a nigga for fucking John Deere tractor.
I feel like y'all gotta remember, bro. A bitch gonna fuck if she wanna fuck. If she looks at you and say, I'm gonna fuck him, she's gonna fuck you. That's just what it is.
Says you.
No, but that's just the truth, bro. The truth is, like, you, like, bro, because if that wasn't the case, then why do broke niggas still get hoes?
Because they have game, nigga. That's literally what it is. Because they have game.
The point I'm making is it don't matter about the money always. Sometimes,
always.
In Miami, it kind of does.
Money,
some places it matters more than others. Some places Miami, matters more than others.
Miami, yes, to an extent. Because in Miami, if you have, like you said, game, you still get some pussy.
Okay, would you get more or less pussy than a nigga with money?
In Miami.
Actually, of course, that's a dumb question.
Yeah, it is a dumb question. Never mind. Because here's the thing. If you have ambition in Miami, it's just like having ambition in New York. You're going to get some pussy. If you can get a bitch to believe your dream, you're getting some pussy, nigga. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I hate to break it to you, but if you can get her to believe your dream, listen, babe, I'm gonna be the next big rapper. Listen, and then and when you meet her, you're in the club next to the actual big rappers. She might let you fuck that night. I know niggas who, bro, you don't know who they are, but they just the bitch saw him in the club next to the rapper.
Okay, but my whole point, AJ, is that we're in South Florida. We can wrap this up, but my point is we're in South Florida, so niggas don't know what that's like. Niggas in like Wisconsin don't know what that's like. Niggas in Montana, they can't relate to that,
bro. There's hoes everywhere.
So but here's the thing, though. It's quality of women also
it's different. Like the quality of women that we grew up with are not going to be the same as it is in Montana. Like I said, I just said we have the most baddest. Like Florida has the baddest bitches in the U.S. I don't care what anybody says.
They do because we're so close to the international. Everybody international comes here. So yes, you're right. But like I'm saying, you don't need money to get bitches. You can get bitches without money. That was it.
Yeah.
On that note, we're talking about money. Let's talk about how these bitches on OnlyFans might not be getting no money.
Nah, wrong topic, bro. Closing statement.
Actually, no, we might as well. He already transitioned.
Fresh and Fit to OnlyFans should have been the transition, but
no. We'll just keep it. We'll edit that. We'll edit it. Yeah,
it should definitely be the transition though. Fresh and
Fit. We might as well talk it now, cause
who wants to introduce it? AJ, you introduce it, Trey. You introduce it, Trey.
Well, I don't know if you guys have heard, but OnlyFans said in October, if you're doing anything in the realm of pornography, you will be banned.
Prawn.
TOS. Terms of service.
Prawn.
You can't say that word.
You can't say that word
and be monetized.
What's the other word then?
Prawn.
Just say
PRON. Prawn. Yeah.
Prawn.
Sex work.
Adult film.
So we'll cut that thing up. All right. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but OnlyFans have said in October that the prawn activity that's on their platform will be banned. It'd be finito, which means all you ladies who were mad at Kevin Samuels when he went on Fresh and Fit and told those 3 girls you can't scale out OnlyFans, you won't know how much OnlyFans will be able to make you past 5 years. He was right.
A lot of landlords are gonna find out. People are not gonna be able to pay rent.
Let me ask you this though. I heard that it might not have the effect people said, only because you still have all these other platforms like.
Okay, no. Here's the thing about OnlyFans.
Yeah, you still have ManyVids and
you have other like platforms.
That. Okay, right. Not even that, right? The reason why they're doing this, is because it's. Remember how we talked about this before, and I kept on bringing up Patreon and to see how I was gonna parallel Patreon, and I was right before. Well, I was right for the wrong reason, right? The reason I linked the video in the group chat earlier, and basically it was a Devin Nash video, and what he was saying was that the reason why they're changing these is because they don't really care as a company. But because they want to comply with financial partners, because here's the funny thing.
You said it. They won't be able to get their loan.
Here's the thing. The reason why. Okay, when you own a business, you're counting for chargebacks, which is like a $30 charge and whatever, right? But what the hell? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, you're accounting for chargebacks and things like that. So when you're doing adult business, the amount of chargebacks that you're getting is way more, because he said it was something around 0.001. This number is going to be off probably, but when you're doing adult business, it has a 1% chargeback rate. So 1 out of every 100 transactions is getting charged back, and they have a special chargeback fee on top of that. So So they were at a crossroads. They're like, okay, do we double down on this adult business, or do we comply with our financial partners and be like, okay, we're moving the goalposts. We are slowly getting rid of this thing, because they're going to keep. I'm letting you know right now, this is the start of this, because they're not getting rid of it. And you're still going to be able to post adult
you're still gonna be able to post prawn on it.
No, even after October 1st, you will still be able to.
Yeah, I heard they have like new regulations. Though.
Yes, they have new regulations, and they're trying to have some sort of fancy. Oh, look, we have rules and regulations to this, so not anyone can do this. And they're trying to cover it up, basically, so their financial partners would be like, okay, this is a less risky business. And we can financially incentivize. Well, we can partner with them, because the funny thing about business is that there's a lot of businesses who just outright avoid adult content, and it's the plain truth.
Yeah, that's what Tumblr did.
The thing I asked you is, do you think it will work? Because like I said, OnlyFans can't do Patreon. I told you that last time. I'm saying it can't be Patreon.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it. Originally, I was 70-30, but now I'm 50-50 on it.
OnlyFans can't be Patreon.
It depends on how they're doing it because they're doing it in a strange way. I think because it seems like they want to do some sort of YouTube alternative.
No,
it feels weird.
OnlyFans is dumb, and the same thing I told Jesse last time is what I'm gonna tell you guys.
No,
OnlyFans is dumb. Yes, because bro, I don't know. Do you know how much they're taking? Do you know what their cut is? Bro,
they're taking a 20% cut. They would have to. Here's the thing, though. It's either you. How would you? If you're getting a higher chargeback rate and you're doubling down on it, either they're gonna have to take a bigger cut, which no one will like, what none of the creators would like, and they're not. Honestly, they're too pussy to do.
Where are they gonna go?
What do you mean? Where are they going to go? You just said there are other alternatives. We're on the internet,
but bro, the reality.
I know there's a funnel, and I know diminishing returns, but
OnlyFans is OnlyFans because of like their name.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're a creator, why are you staying on that specific site? Even though you built, it's like this: if you successfully have, if you have an OnlyFans account that you can live off of, you probably have other social medias that are popping. More or less,
maybe.
On average, would you say if you're able to eat off it, you would have at least a large amount of Instagram following or something?
The OnlyFans conversion rate is not going to be what you think. That's what
it's not because it's diminishing returns. Exactly. Because you're getting people to go from one platform to another. Not everyone's going to transition. I understand that.
I feel like the thing that's getting lost is when you deal with adult content,
you can't back out.
No, it's not you can't back out. You're actively putting yourself more at risk when it comes to like child endangerment type shit. So like as a business, like that's what happened to Pornhub. So like they found out they had a lot of like CP on there, and Visa and MasterCard and all these card companies saying, "Yo, we don't want to fucking associate with you guys. You guys got fucking CP on there." So like I understand OF business perspective in terms of like, hey, we kind of want to slowly scoot away from this because I think they already had to like ban like 13 accounts because they were CP that was going up on OnlyFans, and it's like, do you want to continue to be that business where you'll be popping for a little while, but then you might end up like Pornhub, and all it takes is one article. All it takes is one New York Times article, and everything starts going to shit. So it's like
it's what happened to Tumblr. Remember, Tumblr had that situation where they had to take all of it off, and they banned it. And now look at Tumblr. Nobody even talks about it. Nobody's on it.
You're basically at a crossroads as a business because you're like, okay, do I take this hit in the user base, or do I double down on this?
Well,
they chose not to double down.
Yeah, they're taking the hit in the user base, but I think that hit is really going to be bigger than they assumed it would be.
Because my thing is that I don't.
You just killed off a whole bunch
of. Because maybe we're not on this platform. I'm assuming all of us are. If you are, be honest. But like, I'm assuming none of us are on this platform, so I can't say how many creators are actually just adult creators versus. Because they have 13 million. They have 100. No, I have 130 million users. So it's like,
how many are
granted,
active?
That's not all.
No, for sure.
How many are active?
Creators. I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know.
Let's say 75% of them are active, and then we could, to be fair, say 25% of them are not adult creators. Even with that 25%, it will not fund the money that you were getting from these simps.
No, but here's the thing, right?
Bro. Listen what I'm telling you. Like, I'm gonna just say something real fast because I want you to understand this. You can make videos about cooking, gym. I don't give a fuck what you make a video of. I'm not gonna tip you what the nigga is gonna tip the bitch who's getting naked and making him a custom video is. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen.
Yes, you're right.
And
but But here's the thing: are you still tipping?
Am I still tipping? Probably not, bro. I'm be real with you. I tip like if I have to. Like I tip when needed. I don't tip.
Okay, I think I asked the wrong person.
You asked the wrong nigga. Ask Sean. Sean, are you tipping? Are you tipping the nigga who's on OnlyFans to do your gym videos?
No.
Are you sending him a $5 tip? Thank you for this workout.
No, but
are you even subscribing?
Everybody's different. Like in terms of like OF sexual content, I don't believe in paying for that. So like
I agree.
I would never pay anybody for any adult content if I wanted to see adult content.
But what I'm asking you is, if OnlyFans took adult content away, what would they be? What would the videos be? What creators would be using it?
It would be basically Patreon's little brother. Patreon's little brother. Not even little brother. Little brother.
Thank you, because like I said, Patreon is Patreon. Like even Buy Me a Coffee is.
But here's the thing. Patreon went through the same exact arc.
But they nipped it in the bud early, bro. They nipped that shit in the bud early.
How early is it, though?
I told you this.
That people don't remember. That people don't even remember Patreon was going through this. That's how early they did it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And Jesse don't get it. Bro, nobody knew Patreon was on that shit. Nobody. Like, only the OG Patreon people knew. But, bro, me, I'm on this shit when it comes to the NSFW. And, bro, I am telling you, nigga, Patreon is not on the list. I'm telling you the truth. It was never on the list. We never heard about it. Listen, don't go back. Don't backtrack. Just
I do want to backtrack on it.
Don't backtrack. Just keep it moving. But like I said, bro, OnlyFans, listen, bro.
You're an expert?
I feel like, no, listen what I'm saying. I feel like what OnlyFans is going to do is... Oh, my
God. You're already crazy, bro.
Just chill. No, what OnlyFans is going to do is, I think, like you said, because like you said, they didn't say, oh, we're banning it all right away. They're just gonna slowly do it, and I think at some point they're just gonna like do it just enough for, like you said, to get their financial advisors back on, financial institutes back, like on the game plan.
Because they never lost them. They never lost them.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna keep, but I feel like they're still gonna keep some of the content on there. Because like I said, they're keeping it on there. They're just moving the goalposts and be like, oh wow, there's rules and regulations. So it's not some immediate I was on Twitter. There was like, oh, a lot of these bitches are gonna be burger flippers, and I'm just like, yo, but they will. But they will.
No, not now.
Niggas are so simps, bro.
Not now.
All they gotta do is post one video of them crying, asking them still for donations, and niggas will still give it. You're dealing with simps. You're dealing with simps. That's literally what it is.
Here's the thing.
Well, but here's the thing. I think Twitter is low-key gonna be one that
actually, you know what? No. I think Twitter's gonna be next.
Gonna take over that shit because
Twitter's gonna have to be it.
Since they already started that pay your
Twitter have the ball.
Whatever the shit is. Twitter
can do it. Twitter.
I don't know because Twitter.
Jesse.
They can, but here's the thing. I feel like Twitter, it would easily run into problems because if there's one platform that I feel like that would have the New York Times.
There's already prawn on Twitter. You can find prawn on Twitter.
Yes, you're right.
Twitter will win because at the end of the day, bro, Twitter is the one that, like I said, been through all of it.
It's literally normal to be horny on like the timeline. It's normal to be horny on the timeline. So like it wouldn't shock me if it's like there's a $5 there's a tweet and it's a $5 paywall and it's like some OF type style content.
I don't know if you've seen it.
They do already have it.
They have that.
Okay, so why these girls are just gonna go there then if they have to go anywhere?
Here's the thing.
They're gonna go there. They're already there.
Do they have an NSFW?
Nigga, go to Twitter and type in NSFW.
No, not talking about that. I'm talking about in order to financially gain off it. The important part. The important part.
Sean said no. He said no.
You act as if I don't. Relax, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I know.
I don't use any of these prawn websites anymore. I use exclusively Twitter and
he said, I don't use none of these prom. I use exclusively Twitter. That does not make me feel better.
Straight up, I don't. I know exactly how lit it is on there, but
bro, what I'm saying is,
can they safely do this and not explode? Yes. Because I feel that they're big, but I don't know how.
What you have to understand is, Twitter is in the green already. Them getting money is just making
them getting money. I feel like them getting money off this would cause, like Sean said, those New York Times, the articles. Damn it, the articles will be written faster on Twitter versus OnlyFans.
I think you have to realize it won't matter. It won't matter when it comes to Twitter.
I think that
just has to, like you said, clean that shit up, keep it regulated, but it won't matter.
I think the things we're forgetting is two things. One, sex workers will always be sex workers, and two, simps will always be simps. As long as there's a platform that are willing to accept the sex workers, there will be a certain percentage of simps that will move along with them because they care about it. So they just have to find somewhere to go. That's literally what it's about at this point.
And that's why I said that's why Twitter is going to be that place, because what you got to understand is they're there. They're already there.
But what's stopping them from doing it now?
What's stopping them from doing it now?
Because these features have been rolled out for a long enough time for someone to make some kind of money or something.
Someone's probably already doing it. Someone's probably already doing it. We ain't talking about it.
I told you it's the conversion, bro. Nobody, bro. You have to understand, bro.
Actually, no, you're right.
When you have 1,000 videos on your OnlyFans that you had for a year, you think it's easy to just take that and then put it on Twitter? Do it. Go try it and tell me what you think. It's not easy.
What? Put 1,000 videos. You barely upload a 30-second video, let alone a 2-minute, 10-minute video.
What I'm telling you is, it's a pain in the fucking ass. That's why they didn't do it.
There's no reason to do it now.
If Twitter made it where your OnlyFans is just switch right over to Twitter, nigga, they would not have the problem. I promise you, Twitter would take it.
Okay, hold on, Jesse. Your question was why wouldn't have they? Then why hasn't Twitter done it already? There wasn't a need to, because OnlyFans existed, and it's gonna. I wouldn't be shocked if you see features that are, or these girls start putting out adult film content that are within that 2-minute window, that they can do whatever they got to do in that 2-minute window and start pushing that shit out on Twitter, and you have to pay for it. So it's like there wasn't a need for it.
Just chop up old videos.
It's already pushed out on Twitter. Like I said, it's already on Twitter, bro. Like that's what you have to understand. Twitter is like, the way that these girls use Twitter is so smart. I'll give them that, because they use Twitter like a fucking a marketplace where they just put all their shit and then niggas are gonna buy it. Which like I said, they just use Twitter as like the fucking marketing. You know how the link tree? They use Twitter as the link tree. It's a marketing and it's their link tree. Because once you get on their Twitter, because think about it, when you advertise prawn on Instagram, when you advertise prawn on Instagram, Instagram bans that shit. Instagram see nipple, banned it. Instagram see anything, they ban it. Twitter, you can post all that and without having nobody bring your video
advertise
down. Yeah, bro.
No. I'm talking about an official advertisement, like sponsored.
Yes,
okay, but has Twitter ever been good at that? Let's be real. Like, Twitter has been struggling when it comes to sponsored advertisements. You can literally look this up. Like, they've been having trouble trying to make Twitter like an actual profitable thing when it comes to ads. So like, it wouldn't be nothing new.
Twitter hasn't been profitable since its inception, so they're probably.
So this is their opportunity. They can. There's literally a power vacuum.
It's a win-win for Twitter. It's a win for Twitter. If they do it, they win. If
I
not,
don't think
because people are still gonna have to be on Twitter.
I don't think Twitter has the infrastructure to do it, just because of how you said the uploading, and B, I don't really feel like it's all that worth it for them when they're.
But you gotta remember,
there's other alternatives like ManyVids and.
But
like
that's what I'm saying. Those things
like there's other alternatives
used.
that already have the infrastructure, and it could be now. All you gotta hire is a tech nigga, and it'll be done.
You're not
Twitter
taking
is like
consideration, bro. You're not taking into consideration that OnlyFans, ManyVids, all them shits would not be where they are without Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing you on that.
No, but
I'm saying is that
Twitter not have the infrastructure. They are, bro.
You just complained about uploading a 2-minute video. What do you mean?
No, I didn't. I said the reason why they never converted was because their shit is already on OnlyFans and nobody wants to go through the hassle of moving it.
So you think they don't have their videos on some sort of backed up somewhere, at least on their phone?
No, because they're on OnlyFans. There's no reason to have it backed up. It's like 1,000 videos.
You're giving these niggas way more, like, bro.
Yeah, like they're not that tech savvy, dude.
And then you give them little credit on the.
Yeah, but it's like you have to upload it from somewhere. So
their
it's like,
phone, their phone.
Yeah,
it's not.
Think about
so you don't go on your camera roll and just record it.
But you have to edit it though as well.
So you don't go on your camera roll and edit it. So it's like. I'm not edit it, but
they're not doing all of that. I'm telling you, they're literally going through the phone and cutting. You have to edit it. You're right, but you can literally edit on your iPhone, so it's not that hard. They're not really doing much work.
So there should be a done file of it already.
Okay, Jesse, you're looking at this from a content creator on YouTube. These people are not that difficult. They don't go through all the thought process of a regular person. They're literally just putting out video of me naked, money. That's literally all they're thinking. They're not thinking past that.
Shouldn't be, but what I'm saying is, shouldn't it be saved on their phone? Because like
maybe on the cloud, but besides that, like no. Maybe on iCloud, maybe.
Bro,
but like,
if you save it on your phone, let's just play if you saved it on your phone, nigga. Bro, regardless, bro, you would still have to upload that shit yourself. One by one. You can't upload 10 videos at once, can you?
Okay, that's like almost every platform.
But regardless, like I said, it's just a hassle. Niggas in this generation are lazy. We know this.
But
do you not know this?
Jesse, there's no reason to put your OnlyFans videos on Twitter if OnlyFans was still existing. Like now they have to do that. But now before there wasn't a reason to do that. Why would I post my OnlyFans content on Snapchat? Like there's no reason to. You come to OnlyFans, and that's the reason Linktrees exist.
Still eating off Snapchat, bro.
Yeah, but
okay, but not like OnlyFans.
Not like you think they are.
Not like OnlyFans.
They are one, and second, Snapchat bans all that shit. If Snapchat
why do you think the Linktree is on Twitter? The Linktree is on Twitter for a reason. The Linktree is for you to go to OnlyFans. OnlyFans is only for the sexual content. It's not for like come on.
I feel like you're just sleeping on the power that Twitter has. Like you have to understand.
No. Here's the thing. But what is,
bro?
It's like this. Not all money is good money, and you already have not the best brand. It's like why would I now shift into?
So, all right, let me ask you this. Let me rephrase my.
Why would I shift into that?
Because they're not shifting into it technically.
How does it hurt Twitter? Because they're already in the game. So how does this hurt Twitter? Explain.
Because here's the thing, people don't. I feel like a lot of people. If you're not searching for it, or if you just have a very safe for work Twitter, you're probably not finding this on a regular basis.
False. Now let me show you why that's false. The reason why that's false is because if you follow me on Twitter and I like something, it will show you.
Yeah, but you're not safe for work, or you don't.
But if I like it, it will show you what I like. Correct or incorrect? If I like something that's nudity, it's gonna pop up on your page. So and let's say you kept it safe. So, like I said. Twitter is already there, bro. Like, what you have to understand, Twitter is there. Like,
but you're not answering. For me, you're not answering the what is this inherent benefit because there's a power vacuum.
It's not a benefit for Twitter. It's more so a benefit of.
It's a supply and demand.
I'm saying it's
supply is people need somewhere to go. Twitter is gonna meet that demand.
Yeah,
it's that simple. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Why would I go there instead of, like we said,
because you're already there.
Because niggas are already on Twitter. Niggas are there. You do want niggas to go out and make a ManyVids account, like, or just rather them go to Twitter. If niggas are already on Twitter, like, just
they already made an OnlyFans. Like,
no,
like, I don't get it,
bro. Even if they make the ManyVids account, what I'm saying is, bro, it all runs through Twitter, bro. It runs through fucking Twitter. Without Twitter, these bitches' platform would not be where it is. The reality is, with Twitter, bro.
I'm
like
not
I said,
debating that.
So
I'm just asking why.
Because niggas are already on Twitter. Like, because niggas are already on Twitter. Because you can't. Because okay, Jesse, you have Instagram, you have Snapchat, you have Twitter. Like, you can make the argument, why not Snapchat? Whatever, fine. I guess you can make that argument. But if people are already there, your supporters are already there, why not just go to the platform your supporters are already there rather than going to a whole new platform?
Wait, but you're also saying make that your main platform when you're the same person who said they don't even have backups of their old videos or anything like that. So they're making new content specifically for Twitter.
You're making new content for fans that are already there. You're making new content for fans that are already there. If I have 600K on Twitter right now, why am I going to go to ManyVids and maybe get like 30 to 40K followers when I can just go put my shit on Twitter and everybody can see it on Twitter and they can pay for it through Twitter?
You put a 20 second like little clip talking about some, if you want to see more, DM
$5 tweet or DM, whatever. Yeah, like it's
because what you have to realize, the point I'm trying to say, ManyVids does not, they don't push your content. It's not like ManyVids has like a, when you type in
all these platforms don't. OnlyFans doesn't have a discovery.
Twitter is correct, but Twitter is the platform that is used to push your content. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Twitter and Reddit ain't it no more. So Twitter.
Yeah,
no, Reddit's still. It's not how it used to be. Twitter is the one that's pushing your platform right now. Like I said, bro, don't sleep on the NSFW side of Twitter, bro. Them shits, they're deep. Like, bro, you can go on Twitter and talk shit about sex workers and really, like, you'll really get, you feel me, like, people beefing on you. Oh, you're mute, Sean.
The sex workers are going to unionize on Twitter. That's what Jesse doesn't understand.
That's what, bro. And they're already
unionize on Twitter.
Nigga, you think he's playing, bro? I'm telling you, they're way bigger than you think.
The red flag is gonna wave on Twitter. They're gonna turn the blue Twitter bird into a red one.
I'm just saying the reality is the reason why people use Twitter is because Twitter has the best conversion rate. You can get people to go from Twitter to your OnlyFans like that. You can get people to go from Twitter to ManyVids like that. You can get people to go from Twitter to everywhere else because you can't advertise your shit on Instagram like you can on any of the platforms like Twitter. You can on Twitter. That's it. Like especially because it's like, bro, you got girls like, bro, there's girls to this day who charge you like, oh, if you want, like, if a girl has an OnlyFans, right? She just started out. She'll go to a girl with 500,000 followers on her Twitter and be like, can you promote my content? I will pay you to promote it.
Okay, so they have a tip jar. Because I'm looking at ways that like this can realistically work. Because like I know Twitter has a tip jar. They have a tip jar, so you can tip a creator, okay? But there's no paywall. Like I'm trying to figure out like how, like, okay, like let's say they follow through with this idea. Like what type of paywall could you do? What are their features? This, that, and the third, right?
You pay per tweet.
Even if you don't pay per tweet, you could do it like
but like
Snapchat. Where you'll have like two sides of Twitter. You'll have your like dark side of Twitter and your regular Twitter. Like you'll have the tweets.
Yeah, but what prevents people? Like, what is the thing that's preventing? You know how when you just start Twitter and you see something that's not safe for work, it'll have like this is a sensitive tweet. Like, what is the similar thing for that they already have?
The same thing. This is a sensitive tweet.
No, but like,
it's literally
like
the same.
What's stopping?
Dog, our whole point is if Twitter wanted to stop the NSFW content on there, they would have done it already. So like,
I'm not even arguing that at all.
If it's already allowed, the sex workers are going to take advantage of the situation. I feel like we spent like 33 minutes on this.
Yeah,
arguing about this. Do we have any closing statements on OnlyFans closing?
Hey man, closing statements is I hope you guys find a good alternative because my thing is, I wanted to say to you guys out there, I don't know why you guys are so excited for girls like losing their income or losing their like way of money. Like I get it.
I wish we talked about that. Fuck.
I get it. Like I know you guys don't agree with how they get the money. I get it, and I respect. Like I get it. But at the end of the day, it's not your money. It's not your body. It's not your life. So mind your own fucking business.
Can we elaborate this on like 10 minutes? Because like I want to cut some of that argument out and then put some of this in because this is actually a productive conversation.
I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all seen it though, because guys been on Twitter like, oh yeah, that's what they get. Oh this, like bro, that is not like I've never seen a group of people so happy that of somebody losing their income. Because like that's like I get what we're saying. Sometimes they're not like they're gonna find an alternative, but there's people who are gonna lose their income.
Are you bored there, Z?
Listen, man, like
I don't care.
Z's like, I don't give a fuck about this. I'm gonna let y'all bury yourselves. I'm just gonna sit here and listen. Nah, but in all seriousness though, if you're upset, like I always say this, because people get mad at like Twitch thoughts and stuff like that too, and it's like, why are y'all mad at them? Like, be mad at the people that pay them if you want to be mad at anybody. Because let's be honest, if you had the opportunity to take advantage of a whole bunch of dumb niggas by basically doing almost nothing and you're getting paid for it, wouldn't you do it too? So it's like, I never get mad at the sex workers because they're literally providing a service that people want. So, like, niggas that are upset...
They won't survive this. Like I'm reading this article that's out right now. OnlyFans won't survive this. Like I don't see them surviving this.
I don't see them surviving this either.
They have like, bro, Jesse, I'm sorry, but these people, I
said it was 50-50.
It's done.
I said it was 50-50.
I did not know.
I'm not rooting for
I know,
this.
but I'm saying I did not know there's this many people against it. Like, bro, these people are really like against it. Like
against what?
Them banning it. I'm like, whoa, like I'm reading tweets and it's like, yeah.
Are you not surprised?
I mean, tweets are just tweets.
Yeah, like
no. I was reading an article which led me to some tweets, but it was just like, whoa, because it's just like I didn't know.
Why does that shock you?
I didn't know they were gonna like,
because it was literally the first thing that was trending yesterday, and B, it's like, dog, you were just talking about where's someone going to voice out their frustrations when you've been making 6 figures a month off this entire thing,
bro.
So it's like, yeah.
Like you guys said, Ben Baller went out and said, he was like, for those making fun of girls who make their income off of OnlyFans, y'all some special type of goofies. I've never really seen women bashing men who hustle, which is true. Like, you never really see that. But how is taking away someone's money funny to you? Once OnlyFans finds their funding, they'll go bankrupt.
You know what I hope this causes? I hope everybody, all these girls, if they want to don't go on OnlyFans, they just be independent sex worker contractors. Just literally do it by yourself, because OnlyFans was literally pimping y'all and taking 20%. So why, if you're in that 1%, literally just say, yo, like, I'm literally starting my own shit. Like, if y'all want to be on my own shit, just start a website or start something.
Sean is right. Take that money, go and invest it in a website, because you can make a website that is just like OnlyFans and it's tailored to you. So when people get to that website, it's only your content. You're not sharing the platform with anybody else, and you get all your money.
Hell, if I'm in the top like 0.01 or like the top 0.01 is that? Yeah. If I'm in the top 0.01%, if I'm literally one of the top OnlyFans users, I'm literally gonna be the person like, yo, like, we're just gonna start a website and we're gonna get all our OnlyFans girls come to my website, and then I'm the pimp. I am the pimp.
I think
that's what I think. Somebody's gonna do that.
Wait, Sean, but what's preventing?
Wait, Greg, go.
I think one thing that you guys ignored when you guys were talking about people being like happy that these girls are finally like getting what they deserve. I think some people were mad at some of these Only Girls fans because they were promoting sex work to a vulnerable population.
For sure, to a vulnerable group of females.
Like you had like these sex workers talking about, well, do OnlyFans, it's easy money, but they didn't talk about the repercussions of like doing this type of work. And they were promoting it to like 16 set. I mean, you had like 14-year-old girls talking about, I can't wait till I turn 18 so I can get my OnlyFans.
Bro, so I guess you're right. Because that's why Bad Baby did that shit, and she made what, $1 million in 6 hours. Like, yeah,
that's
you're
sick.
Right.
Niggas are nasty, bro.
Niggas are nasty. And it was like on her birthday, on her 18th birthday, she made $1 million in 6 hours.
I'm being so honest, dog. Things like that have been happening. No. How do I put this? That specific situation has been a long time coming, in the sense that people, there was a hype to, like, a few days before she announced it, and there was like a hype to it. It was weird.
You're 100% correct, because they was in her comments talking about some make one. Yeah, you're right.
Y'all don't.
Right. What's funny too is that people got mad at her about it. And Bella Thorne. Remember when Bella Thorne had
they were mad at Bella Thorne for different. Bella Thorne
because she exploited the system. She was exploiting them.
Niggas over.
You know what? That's capitalism. What the hell? That's capitalism.
So that's the thing. The reality
you put a dollar sign on your body. What do you expect is gonna happen?
The reality is this. Greg is right, because you paid for it. You should have never paid for it, and you feel me? Expect this saying like, bro, because she said, I'm gonna send you guys a titty pic or whatever. And I guess they paid $200 for it and never got it. So they called OnlyFans. Yeah, they called OnlyFans and reported her to OnlyFans.
That and sex workers were also mad. Like, some of them were mad because
they were all mad about that. They said the celebrities came over and took their whole platform. You're right.
Exactly.
Because Cardi B went over there, and
that's capitalism for you. Like, somebody bigger than you is gonna come in and gonna be like, "Hey, I'm gonna take your shine."
But does Cardi B make NSFW content though? Is she even in that same lane?
I mean, her music videos are borderline NSFW.
Like,
yeah, but like, she's a performer, so that's whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying.
So it's like, if you're not in the same lane and you're complaining about Cardi B, like, Bella Thorne is understandable. There was actual repercussions for people who normally use a platform and make money off that. So yeah, I understand that. Bad Baby it's the P word. It's I don't know how to tastefully say this. Yes, it's CP. It's basically CP. If you were waiting for this magical date, that
yeah, but y'all know that's literally American culture, right? Like do y'all remember the countdown? Do y'all remember TMZ literally doing the countdown when Kylie turned 18? Like I remember watching their videos and literally anytime anytime they mentioned Kylie's name when she was 17, they would literally have to blur the words out. And then when Kylie turned 18, that's when they started talking that nasty shit about Kylie. Shout out to Kylie.
What? Oh, she
baby
also
number
has another
2.
kid
on. Baby number 2. Shout out to Kylie.
Baby number 2 with who?
With Travis.
All right, so we all knew that Travis was still there.
It's an on and off again relationship. It's a Kardashian relationship.
I think it's because they're young. I think once they grow up, it'll be better.
Yeah, nigga. If I had $1 billion and I had a girl, we'd probably have like 4 or 5 kids by now. Because I have $1 billion.
You can afford it.
I can afford it.
That's what Ye did.
That's exactly what Ye did. But yeah, I mean, on that note, well, last thing I was gonna say, you're right though.
I don't know what's gonna happen. OnlyFans girls, keep your heads up.
I mean, you're gonna be fine.
Hey, become independent, bro. Become independent. Be for the creators. Yeah, be independent.
I just wish you guys had diversified your income and just said fuck OnlyFans, got your money, and did something legit. Legit. OnlyFans is legit, but I would have took that money and invested
something safer.
Well, so the girls who did take that money, started a business with it, took that money, like made some shit out of yourself. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Because this is a prime example of what people say when they say get multiple streams of income. Because one income can just dry out.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what they say.
That's what they say, man.
Dog, I literally saw one chick on OnlyFans. I just want to end on this. I literally saw a chick on OnlyFans. She started up her own hair, so she started up her whole hair salon
with the money
off this.
Yeah.
Like, really, dog, that was genuinely oppressive. Like, you started a whole business off this, and she only did it for like a few years. And I was like, if you do something like that, I don't feel like it's all that. I feel like that's great. And honestly, no one's going to remember.
But that goes back to the stripper shit. That's why, like, you know, some strippers who are like, they're just stripping to make money to go to school and to get like to become a doctor or something. Like,
if you actually follow through with your plan, like, I feel like that's actually great.
Wrong with I think that's where dudes get angry about because they can't do it.
Because very true.
Well, no. So we'll end on that. Let me tell y'all that you dudes can't do it. Because a dude in Clubhouse said this. Dudes can do it. The problem is y'all don't want to make gay prom. If you're willing to do that, because that's what people have to understand. Your platform is
they pay more.
That's your platform. Your platform is the people who are gay, and that's okay with some guys. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Get your money. You know what I mean? But that's what some people are uncomfortable with, like knowing, like, oh, I'm making this custom video for a dude. You know what I mean? Because there's a guy said that there is money on there. Like, you can be a guy and make bread, but you just have to understand, like, bro, women are not going to be paying for your videos. You might have some who pay, but your platform will not be majority woman. That's just a reality. So, but,
let's transition to Long Beach bum.
Yeah, hold your head up, Queens. Hold your heads up, Queens. Don't let them. Don't let that crown fall.
Remember, Queens. Flozone loves you guys.
Yeah,
but. Let's go. Long Beach. Jesse's face. Long Beach. Boom.
Why are you hyping? There's a lot of allegations. Like, this is not good. Don't hype this up. This doesn't get an air horn. This gets funeral music.
Long Beach.
All right, go ahead with the explanation.
Jesse, give us an explanation.
So basically, Black anime community has been going crazy, batshit crazy the past few days because three different content creators have been getting all sorts of accusations. It started with one named Heavenly Control. He's almost at 1 million. He's like 200K off, and it started with Heavenly. And then it trickled down to LongBeachGriffy. And then it somehow involved a TikToker who outright did it and admitted it. So, yeah.
So what are the allegations?
Okay, so basically there was allegations against Heavenly Control who... there was a girl who... Okay, how do I put this in words? at a convention, Heavenly Controller and this one cosplayer was trying to link up, and okay.
They're trying to attack you.
It was basically groping and SA. He basically SA'd her, and then another girl came out and accused him of the same thing, and then another one after that did the same thing, and then LongBeachGriffy tried to damage control and be like, no, he didn't do it, that's the homie, nah, defending his friend, which I was like, okay, this is weird, but there's evidence. But then he outright started crying in the Twitter spaces.
I saw that clip.
And then Heavenly had gone on YouTube Live and tried to defend himself, but dug himself a deeper hole. And then there's this one TikToker named Omnilad, what is his name? No, Mini Con.
Oh, okay.
Mini Con, who, yeah, basically Mini Con, who has outright done it before. And these are the three people under fire. But the reason why they're under fire, I didn't really explain Heavenly's situation correctly, because him and a cosplayer met up at DreamCon. Mm-hmm. They tried linking. There were drinks involved. She's she's underage. She's like 19, so she's not technically allowed to be drinking.
Got you.
So she's there with friends. Okay. Cool. They're hanging out, whatever. Heavenly tries to get her alone, and he is trying hard and persistently to get her alone. Like, repeatedly trying to get her alone, and everyone's like, yo, like, this is kind of weird. Like, it was almost like a nigga, stop. This is
it was
weird.
One of those. It was like one of those.
Yeah.
Yo, chill.
Like,
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like that. Somehow, some way, they got alone as they were about to leave, and then that was when he had grabbed her from behind. He had whispered in his ear, "I've been trying to get with you for so long." That's the YouTube version. "I've been trying to get with you for so long. Let me just get a quickie." And he's like whispering this in her ear, and she's like trying to get away and stuff, but she's like trying to break it off and trying to get away, and he's repeatedly trying to advance towards her, and yeah, that's the situation. And there was another accusation from Etika's ex-girlfriend at Heavenly. Yes, there was an accusation from her saying that she was at the party and had made out and grinded with a girl without consent. And there's another girl who accused Heavenly of forcing her to do things with him. And there's a girl, and that girl apparently forgave Etika's ex, but says she did far more. Yeah, it's a batshit crazy situation. They're getting canceled, and Black anime community's frying them all, as they should.
You want to know what all these situations taught me? That if
Black nerds don't get no pussy.
No, that's literally not what it is. It's like, you might as well try to come up and already have a girlfriend and just be with her like forever. I feel like niggas try to take advantage of this fame shit because they have power and shit like that. You might as well just stay with the girl that you like always were.
That's what I say about professional athletes. Like, you might as well find one girl in college and stick with her for the rest of your life.
Because it's like niggas take advantage.
I know. Jesse, I was like,
not even college, like nigga, right? Middle school, like I would find them that early.
I feel like they're just weirdos with a platform, and that's just fundamentally,
But this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Remember that one dude in the Smash?
Oh no, this happens all the time. Community? Happens all the time, like literally all the time.
I think niggas are just weird, bro. Niggas are weird.
I just feel like they're weird and stupid because it's like
they lack social skills.
Interested in you, like, bro. Yeah, thank you. They don't have game. Like, bro, if you have game, like, bro, just...
This ties into the first conversation we had.
Like, if you have game, bro, you're good. Like, you spit your game, and don't watch Fresh and Fit for your game, but... if you learn some game, you spit your game, and you'll be good. Even if... I feel like guys aren't okay with no sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some guys aren't okay with no. Like...
They want to hunt.
You're gonna hear no. Like, I think people.
I'm sorry. Can we give some good advice here, guys? The no is probably the best answer ever. You want to know why? Because you can fucking learn from it, and it keeps you safe. No. That's the biggest thing. It keeps your ass safe. If you ask and she says no, motherfucker, that you just walk away. Because there's no reason to get yourself in a situation. Because as soon as that... There's a YouTuber that I watch, really quick, just this one point. A YouTuber I watched, he said there's 3 things as a man you never want to on your name. And that is misconduct, like Buddy is going through Heavenly. Misconduct, the R word, and anything with children. One of those 3 go on your name, you are fucked forever. You are never, ever going to recover from any of those things. Heavenly fucked up.
Even if it's not true.
Even if it's not true. You are fucked for life. Don't ever get caught with one of those 3. And for Heavenly, he just made the situation harder for him. Because, like, there's no reason to, like, do off that. And probably, you wanna know what the funnier thing is? Based off the Fresh and Fit thing? Had he just paid for some pussy, maybe he would have been in the situation. He would have had to mess with this chick if he had just paid for a girl that he wanted to do this with, and he just keeps his dick in his pants when it comes to regular events.
I feel like what he did is what a lot of people do to the cosplay community. They try to, like, make it seem like they're all weirdos and like I guess, like, you know, you could just walk over them, do whatever you want to them, but that's just, like, they're still people. Because, like, I be seeing that sometimes. Can you
explain that a little bit more?
Like, in a way, like, in a way where it's like, because, you know, you've seen some of the cosplay, you know, like, outfits. Wait, what are you saying? Wow. Oh, you're yawning. I was like, wait, no. What'd you see? That's what I'm saying. What'd you see?
CM Punk is in AEW. I'm seeing this now on fucking Twitter. Oh my God. I am so sorry I interrupted this.
No, you're good.
Oh my fucking God. This is amazing. He's wrestling again. I'm so happy.
You still watch wrestling?
I know. Sweaty men beating each other. I know.
He said, "Aw,
Jesse,
you still watching wrestling? You so funny."
Yes.
Bro. Nah,
but niggas not gonna get
niggas be trying to just, like, you know, take advantage of the girls. But I don't know, man. Well, how do you think it plays out for them, though? Like, I know we know they're fucked, but
I feel that he still has a career, oddly enough, because what I've been feeling from the community is that, like,
some of these niggas
are a lot of weirdos. Like, he's fostered straight up weirdos.
So his community still don't care.
It seems that, like, yeah, there are people who left who are normal, but they outright left. And there's been a lot of people who've been silent on the situation. And it's like, they were in very close.
I don't know, man. I agree with you, though, Jesse. I think he's a weirdo. Like, I think they're all weirdos.
Learn social cues. Learn social cues. That's literally going to be the end of a lot of you niggas, because you guys don't know how to read a situation. Not all of us are good at it, but y'all got to literally go outside and learn social cues. You can't learn social cues from fucking TikTok or Instagram or whatever. You can't. You have to learn by example. And clearly a lot of the niggas that make it up on YouTube, like YouTube and shit, like, a lot of them weren't social as kids. Like, a lot of them were quiet kids and ended up getting big on YouTube and shit. So now they don't know how to act. So please, go outside, learn some fucking experience. Or experience is the best teacher.
It's not even a matter of experience, bro. It's just a matter of, like, yo. Because it's like this. You wouldn't want that shit happening to your mom. So don't fucking do that to somebody else.
You even have to bring up your mom for someone
like you don't want that. You don't want nobody doing that to your people, to your sisters, to somebody you care about. So you feel me? Like, people gotta grow up and be fucking men. Because it's not even like be a man. Like, you're gonna hear no, you're gonna get rejected. Yeah, it happens. It happens to all of us. We all get rejected. We all hear no. We all, like, you feel me? It happens, bro. But, like, that, what you do after is the difference between one of them and, like, you know, a normal person, like we said.
And I know in our culture, like, at least when you're in college, like, drinking at 18 years old, like, isn't a big thing. Y'all niggas that are, like, content creators, like, y'all gotta relax with that. Because y'all just end up losing in that situation every single time. Y'all aren't, like, regular college kids. Y'all can't do that.
So honestly, y'all shouldn't even be putting yourself in that situation.
You shouldn't. That's the reason why they can't do it.
I need to be moving like those boss niggas. Like Lil Baby said, he'll pull up, he'll do his set, and then he'll leave. Like, you pull up, do what you gotta do, and then you leave. And that goes to the people around you.
Should I really be following advice from him?
For Lil Baby?
Oh no, the wrong baby. Sorry.
Oh, not the baby. Lil Baby. He said, should we be following his advice? Oh, but yeah, bro. Like, you go do whatever business you have to do and get the fuck out. And then keep the people around you who are gonna keep you accountable.
Because the thing is that
I feel
like
if I see one of y'all niggas doing that, I would have it wasn't no yo stop, yo chill. Like, nah, nigga, get your ass over here. Like, nah, bro, that's not what's gonna happen. Not in front of me.
The thing is,
hold on. If you had a friend like this who had allegations of him, does this end your friendship with him?
Allegations, no. Confirmed allegations, yes.
No, confirmed though. Confirmed.
Oh yeah,
then you can't fuck with the nigga.
You nuke that bridge.
Confirmed, yes. Allegations, no.
Even if you are like really cool with dude from a professional standpoint, it's like, I can't be with you. Like, I can't be around you, right? Like, I feel like those conversations have to be had. I think who was it that cried in the Twitter Spaces?
LongBeachGriffy.
Is he like really close friends with?
Yeah, they're close. Cause
Listen, man,
I think they've made contact.
There was no reason for him to be in that Twitter Spaces. He should have just shut the fuck up. That's what I would have done. I wouldn't have said anything. Yeah. I would have literally waited it out like a week or two, and then put out like a twit longer if I have to. If I have to put out a twit longer, I put out a twit longer. But like, I feel like people, I don't know why people have that reaction of like, if something comes out, you automatically respond. Like, sometimes it's better to do. Yeah, sometimes it's better to let shit sit there and see if it reactions. Like, see if it has a reaction. Like, there's a name I'm gonna mention, fucking Ian Connor. It seems like Ian Connor gets a new allegation like that, and it pops up for like a day, and then nobody fucking talks about it again. Because he never mentions it. He never mentions it. So it's like...
Did you say 60?
No, he has like 30. He has like 30 something. It's not 60.
Okay.
I mean, not that it's better, but like...
Yeah.
But they're also getting so much pressure from people to respond. Like, every post is gonna be like, why aren't you saying anything about this? Why aren't you saying anything about this?
But at the same time, you gotta, like, that's another thing. Some of you people who are at the top need to stop letting your fans dictate your life.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're like, before you had fans, you made all your own decisions. Now you got fans, and like, you let them tell you what to do. That is not how it should be. Like, bro, like you guys said earlier, when niggas get the fame, they lose they lose what they started with. They lose, how do I say it? Like, I don't want to say their morals, but they lose the mindset they had when they were grinding.
Their drive.
Like, yeah, that drive. They lose that shit. And then once they get to the top,
that drive.
Uh-huh.
How does that keep on going? Sorry.
Well, even
I want to say integrity. I feel like integrity.
They lose their integrity. But all right, did they ever have integrity is the thing.
Even if they didn't, they were very good at hiding it.
There
you go. Like bro, when you got to the fucking top, you're not supposed to let that shit show. Like, even if you are hiding this shit, like, nigga, if you're the best actor ever, you better fucking, you know what I mean? You're not gonna just slip up and let that shit come out. So it's like, yo, these niggas, like you said, and even if that is, because the reality is, what we definitely know is, because I remember they were talking about this once, that like the industry, like when you're at the top, like, you know, that industry is different. Like, there's just shit that's going on that we never know about, that we never hear about. You feel me? So it's like, because like you hear about photographers, about directors, about
everybody.
Just everybody. You know what I mean? And it's like, you outside looking, because that's what I realized. We don't know none of these people. I don't know none of you. I don't know Kevin Samuels in real life. I don't know who he is. I don't know the type of person he is. I don't know none of these people. Like, so it's like, I don't put nothing past them. You feel me? Some of these people put their love for their fans, and they're like, nah, he couldn't do this. There's no way. Or it's like, these people think because they're who they are, they can get away with it.
Because the thing is that when you make content on YouTube, it's the most intimate form of content.
For sure.
Your relationship with your fan base is different from a musician, is different from an actor.
Mm-hmm.
It's different from all other forms of entertainment. It's the most intimate out of any.
For sure.
That's the thing about it. So it's like a lot of people like, oh, you lost your way, da da da. But it's like, here's the thing: like, you can't. Your fans can help guide you in a positive way, but when they're on your ass, it feels different. Like, it feels different because when your phone is just pinging like crazy, I imagine that can't be like you're not gonna want to in it. You're not going to react the same way, even though it's smarter to be like, yo, I'm gonna let this sit for a day or two or even a week, whatever. Like, that's a lot easier said than done, at least in the moment. And I see how people get pressured into having these awful answers to these allegations, I guess.
Responses
to the allegations. But it's like prime example, LongBeachGriffy.
What was his response?
And
yeah, tell me his response.
He literally cried in a Twitter space.
That was it?
Yes.
So like he didn't show no like signs of remorse, no signs of like apology, just crying.
What do you mean? He cried,
bro. But
like, he was basically, what happened was he was defending Heavenly Controller.
Gotcha.
And he got so upset that his friend was getting accused of these things. It was more of a, it couldn't happen. This isn't real. It was like a denial type thing.
Got you. My bad. I was just trying to understand. All right. I mean, at the same time though, it's like, hey, you gotta watch the people you keep around you.
And it's like Heavenly Controller was Heavenly. Someone brought up the accusations against Minicon, or another one of these people who were involved in this, and Heavenly Controller just outright was like, impossible. That's my nigga. Fuck out of here, ho. Like, that's literally what he did, and I was just like, wow, what a guy.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because
black anime nerds or something else.
That, but I don't know, because it's just like they might forget, the people might forget, the people might not, because
he hasn't responded, so it's like,
I mean, that's the best thing he could do is keep his mouth closed and let, like, you feel me?
Actually, no, he did. He had a live. I'm sorry. He had a live.
So I don't know,
but
like I said,
actually, he kind of admitted it to it in the live. Now thinking about it,
I have a serious question.
What?
Should the government keep a list of black anime nerds like in middle school and high school, just to make sure they don't do some weirdo shit? Because I'm serious. I feel like it's always like the people that like aren't being looked after in high school and middle school that we always have to worry about when they leave. Like, very true. It's those people. Like, I think these kids need a hug. Like, tell these niggas to stop Naruto running. Like, and I think that's what it is. Like,
it's not even those kids though.
No, but like,
is it not?
It's like, I feel like that's it's like the black anime nerd that like you thought was cool. You know what I mean? Like, you would actually have like a conversation with. It's not the kids that are Naruto running in the hallways.
Okay, so it's not them. Yeah.
Like, you know who we're like. We were friends with one. Like, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah. I wish y'all niggas would just stop it, bro. Like, I don't know. Y'all gotta stop putting yourselves in these situations where it can even look like tricky. Like, don't even get yourself in a situation like that. It's a 18-year-old girl. You're drinking with the 18-year-old girl. Like, that 19. Shit already underage drinking.
Shit,
same shit. Like, it looks bad, bro. Stop putting yourself in these situations that it can even look a type of way. Because let's say you are innocent and you ain't really do shit. And like
Greg said,
and she's probably, and like, let's say, oh, it was a lie or whatever. You're putting yourself in a situation where you don't need to be in. It's a fucking Comic-Con or whatever, a fucking anime event. Like, you don't need to be doing whatever the fuck is that. You don't need to be putting yourself in that situation.
You don't want that shit attached to your name at all. Like, period.
Yeah.
You do not want that.
You don't even want the article like mentioning your name in it. Because once people see your name mentioned in the artital, like, they're not even gonna read the full thing. I mean, people don't even read full articles anymore.
Niggas just read the headline, bro.
They read they read what's important and they keep it moving.
Bottom line,
you know what they put in black in the big black letters. So,
bottom line, Heavenly, or didn't his friend get an allegation too?
It's 3. Dog, all 3 of them have allegations against them.
Okay, that's a wild thing. Like, then this shit ain't looking good, bro. This shit ain't looking good. Shout out to Afro Sent You. I like Afro Sent You.
Yeah, and Omni has a great video. I did a shit job of recapping this, but I did it. I got it done. So
But yeah,
it sucks, man.
That's unfortunate. Is it unfortunate? I guess it's unfortunate for both sides because I guess both sides had something to lose in this situation. This girl lost her fucking innocence, I guess, or she's now a victim of whatever the fuck happened, and this nigga's gonna lose everything because he made a unwise decision.
Yeah, stupid decision.
So, yeah, like I said, we know niggas that did this shit. Obviously, I don't fucking talk to niggas that do stupid shit like this because I feel like you gotta send them.
Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot he did this.
Like we do.
No.
I don't talk to the nigga.
Wait, what?
I don't fuck with the nigga anymore. Go ahead.
No, but LongBeachGriffy had made I forgot he did this. LongBeachGriffy made a fucking video joking about sexual assault victims. Yeah, right after all this stuff came out.
Oh.
Right after, yeah, I forgot he did that.
Fucked up.
These niggas lack self-awareness, bro. Is there anything left to say about this?
You struggled so hard with that.
Yeah, Jesse, don't do that.
You struggled so hard with that. Like, bro. He said,
fuck off.
But yeah, keep going.
Is there anything left to say on this?
No, absolutely. I think we covered. I think the last thing we could say is for anybody out there, make better decisions. Like,
I think the last thing we need to say is that black parents should start considering banning anime from their households.
What about me?
I agree.
Ban anime.
I agree. No, nigga, listen. If it's not Naruto or Dragon Ball Z, we're not going past that line. That's the line.
Wait, what?
Anything
Jesse said, "What about me?"
No, because those are the regular type shit. Once you go past that shit, it's like okay, now we gotta keep an eye on it.
Like maybe we need to slow down.
Anything that isn't on Adult Swim, you start looking into some like other shit. It's like it's not even on Adult Swim. How the fuck you finding this shit? Like now we gotta keep an eye on you.
Back. Hey, they have Toonami back.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to say about the niggas, bro. I don't know what to say about these niggas. Keep an eye on your kids. Keep an eye on your kids. But I hate Dragon Ball Z, and I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Really do.
All right, are we gonna end the last?
Yeah, we might as well wrap it up.
All right, last topic. Kendrick is a whole bunch of fucking music dropped on Friday. Aaliyah, after 25 years, stole the floor from everybody. Stole the floor from Lord. Stole the floor from Trippy. How y'all let? I want to see the sales. I want to see the sales on this album.
Aaliyah.
Her sales are ridiculous. She's number one on iTunes right now.
Bro, let me tell you something, dog.
And nobody buys music off iTunes, so that tells you something.
Bro, let me tell you.
Bro, everybody's Apple Music, Jesse. I'm sorry.
Her uncle has ruined her legacy, bro.
You think
her
so?
Her uncle has ruined her legacy. I'm telling you, Aaliyah should be way bigger than what she is. The only reason why people like remember her is probably because of fashion. That's basically it. In a couple songs.
I would even say that. I didn't know who. Literally remember hearing Aaliyah's music as a child, like 3 or 4 or 5 years old, and not even thinking about her again until Drake.
Yeah, until Drake.
So like
for that time span, we have not had those albums on streaming service. And when did streaming become like really prominent?
Like maybe 2015.
2015. But then like we first started seeing Spotify like when?
Probably 2012, 2013 maybe.
Pandora was like 2010.
Yeah.
Bro, we have not
Pandora
had,
was before. Yeah.
We haven't had like Aaliyah music at all. Not even
a decade
able
plus.
to listen to it. So wait.
So go into a little detail about that because I knew that we couldn't listen to it, but I didn't know why.
All right.
Her family. Okay, go ahead, Greg.
What I heard is that each album that she had was on a different label.
Oh.
So that's what makes it like muddy a little bit. But then I think one of her albums was on a label that's defunct. But I think her uncle owned that label.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was like so weird about not putting her music out there. So there was only one album that she had out, and like I think a compilation tape, and that was it.
It was the R. Kelly tape, which like nobody wants to listen to anymore.
Exactly, and I feel so bad, bro. When you read like into the story of Aaliyah, it's like she's been abused her whole entire life, even after death. Like I saw an article the other day that like, an eyewitness had said they saw Aaliyah was passed out before she got on the plane. I'm like, bro, just let this woman like rest in peace, bro.
For
like,
sure.
I don't
know,
man.
You know, Pop Smoke doesn't have a vault anymore.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He doesn't have a back catalog anymore. They release everything. They release a deluxe of his latest album. He has nothing in his vault anymore.
You know what? The funny thing about I'm actually kind of happy about that because I like they've been literally like shitting on his legacy, bro. That last tape was so bad. I didn't even listen to it because I didn't even know. Like when I saw like tweets and pictures of his family saying like we didn't really know this was gonna be a thing, I was like, oh, I can't support this.
Well, yeah, because what they did was, you feel me? They bidded on all his songs, so they put his songs up for bid.
Yeah.
So.
Mute.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm like Jesse. Talk to his Haitian family. He looked like they want him to come salad somebody. This is come salad to Mula. Look, Jesse's making that face. He's like, yo, why is shit not going on, bro? What the fuck? He's like, yo, why did my shit be difficult?
Yo, Dre, what were you saying before that?
Nah, but
Jesse didn't even mute. That's a funny thing,
off, bro. Jesse
he didn't even mute.
Wait, what were we talking about? We're talking about Leah, but
we're talking about Pop Smoke.
You're talking back to Pop Smoke.
Oh, the Pop Smoke shit, yeah. The Pop Smoke thing. So they put even like I'm talking about since he died. The first album they dropped when 50 Cent produced it, basically.
That's fine.
They put that shit up for bids. Like they put every song was like half finished for the most part. Mm-hmm. Any song that you don't hear of him by himself that has a feature was half done.
Yeah.
And they bidded the song up for like to all the other agencies, all the other labels and shit. Because you gotta remember, Pop Smoke was hot after his death. His shit was hotter. So anybody who got a feature on that shit, your shit was automatically gonna do numbers. So what they did was they did that first time. Well, the first album, they got lucky. It worked out good. It was a good album. Whatever. It was basically the album was done before he died. So the album, like they just put those features on it, but the album was gonna be done before he died. This new album that Sean was talking about. Jesse was talking about was basically it was half finished, like half finished. Like you could hear the song difference. Like if you listen, you could hear when he recorded it, and then you could hear like how it sounded remastered. Like you could hear when the new features, you could tell the features that are on
basically it. Idea tracks, really.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's why they were trash. That's why. And then like you said, when the family came out saying like, oh, we didn't like give the green light for this. Like we wasn't sure about this, and that was another thing. His interview came out. When he said he doesn't fuck with niggas, he was like, I don't fuck with rappers. Like, I don't fuck with niggas. I don't fuck with rappers. Like, when I see them, I just keep it moving. Jesse, don't think you slick. We saw that. Don't think you
He was
slick.
like, the only nigga I fuck with is Lil TJ.
Yeah, he said the only nigga I fuck with is Lil TJ. So, when we saw all those features, that was another thing that pushed everybody back. Because they're like, yo, Pop Smoke said he don't fuck with niggas, but you got 30 niggas featuring on his album.
Niggas he don't even know.
Niggas he'd never met. Niggas he you know what I mean? So when they did that shit boycotted his whole shit. That is it.
But
go ahead.
I think we really need to go into to that topic of post I don't know how to say the word.
Posthumous albums.
Yeah. Because have y'all ever listened to one that was actually good?
I mean, like I said, his first one was good. Life After Death.
Oh.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna say, did XXXTentacion drop one?
He had two. Both of them weren't that good.
Yeah, they're both trash.
Life After Death is a good one. Pop Smoke's first posthumous album was good.
Was a good one for sure.
I agree with that.
Mac Miller had a good one.
Oh
Circles was good, but I don't even know if I count that because that was finished.
That was finished before he even died.
Yeah,
like David Bowie's album was finished before he died as well. So
yeah, but
I'm talking about like where the artist was dead and then they still released music.
I don't think so.
Machiavelli. I don't know. I haven't listened. I haven't gone.
I don't even think that.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think. Because even that shit was done. Because I was gonna say the Selena album, but even that shit was done.
See, I just don't agree. I want to see the artist's full vision before it goes out. I just
you have to remember that's just that. What that is simply just the labels that they signed to, trying to get whatever money they could like get since they're artists. That's just what it is. Like the label, you like as a label, they invested what let's say 10 mil into a dude, and if he dies, they're just trying to get that 10 mil back. Which it sucks because you feel me, it's all about the money. And that's one thing that all rappers already told us about the music industry. It's all about the fucking money. All the people care about is the bread.
I want to circle back. What you're saying, Sean?
Really quick, Kanye even has a Pop Smoke song, like literally a Pop Smoke song on Donda.
I don't like that at all.
Like
I don't like
a whole track, and it does in the way that it's mixed. You can tell that like obviously this was just an idea. Like it wasn't a real thing. There's literally edits, like literally cuts in the song where it's like nigga we made it, and it's like 5 or 7, 9, 10 seconds of silence.
That's
what I don't like. I don't like that.
Disrespectful.
I don't like that.
Like the song is good. I like the idea, but it's like we know this wasn't. Come on.
But he's done that before too with X, right?
Yeah, he just used a whole. It was just an X hook that was done, and he jumped on the song.
Yeah, that's.
Wait, when did Aaliyah die?
She died in 2000, I think.
2000 or 2001.
So the "I Care for You" album by her was already done when it dropped.
Yeah,
I believe so.
I think it was.
Got you. Because that one did really good.
Okay. But I wanted to ask you guys, where do you think, if Aaliyah never died, where do you think she would be today?
I mean, well, if Aaliyah never died, I feel like it would have just the music industry would have been a little different. I think it would have had a different effect because I feel like now it's more about like her voice was her voice. You know what I mean? Her voice was what hit you. You heard that voice and you was like, yo, let me listen to this. Especially like back then when Mary J. Blige's voice was what it was, like we heard that shit and you was just like, whoa. So I feel like what it would have done was it would have made the music industry more about, the music and less about the money. Because it was always going to be about the money.
Well, where do you place her though? Where would you place her? If Beyonce is cream of the crop, and Rihanna's there, is she still as relevant as she was in the early?
I think she goes over Rihanna if she stays alive. I think she could, I think Rihanna has trouble if Aaliyah stays alive. I think Beyonce, it's a little harder for Beyonce if Aaliyah stays alive.
Now,
I think Beyonce
one thing and Aaliyah would have a good tie because of the fact that I feel like I can say that if Aaliyah was alive, I think Beyonce decision on Destiny Child would have been a little different. I think she would have been like, let me produce a couple more tracks because I heard they're trying to bring Destiny Child's back.
But I think it all depends on what the direction she goes into because she was working with Trent. I think she was supposed to work with Trent Reznor. You guys even know who that is?
No.
From Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, but everybody was kind of dabbling with rock at that point. Like even Ho was like.
I mean, but she had gone into like some alternative type of thing. Like
I feel like if she was alive, she would be relevant because of the fact that a lot of the niggas like in the game now, because the way that rap and R&B it's becoming one is really like different because a lot of guys use a lot of females vocals in their voice and their songs now. They want a lot of female vocals every now and then. So I feel like her voice would have been the voice we hear a lot. Like would her?
I think
she would have been because I don't know if you guys remember Queen, the one from Chris. You know how she's using a lot of people's features, like they use her a lot when it comes to you need a female voice. She would be the one we use for female voices, even if we just need a couple ad libs.
But you got to remember she was also acting as well.
True. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but so I think everybody was acting.
Everybody acts.
Everybody was acting at that time. Like
that's
DMX
true.
was
but does she take acting more seriously and then just goes off and does that?
I don't think so. I think she goes along with the times. Everybody was acting, so she pulls out. I think the type of style of music that SZA makes now becomes a lot more popular in 04, 05. I think the same exact SZA type of style of music literally becomes the shit in 04, 05. I think Aaliyah gets to that before SZA does.
I think if Aaliyah stopped doing music, if she was still alive, it would be because she pulled a Rihanna, if anything. Like, she got her business, she started her own business, because Aaliyah would have been able to start any type of business she wanted to. At that time, when she was up, She could have came out here and said, "Yo, I made lip gloss, and the lip gloss is fucking just like, you feel me, water in a tube." And people
buy that shit. Jay-Z could have Rockaware.
Like, exactly, you feel me? So I felt like
Rockefeller doesn't break up. Rockefeller doesn't break up because Dame is still happy with Aaliyah.
Oh, we are truly in the darkest time.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it would have changed a lot of decisions, a lot of things that happen in the music industry. I think in the business and just in general, I think it would have changed a lot. Like, yeah, I agree. But how you feel? You think Diddy and her would still, dabble?
Diddy?
I hope not.
P. Diddy?
I don't think they ever did.
Yeah, I don't think they ever.
I hope not. Diddy. I think Diddy was with J-Lo at the time, anyways. Right?
I think R. Kelly gets out of here a lot quicker. That's another thing. Like when that R. Kelly's going through his case in 2004, I think Aaliyah speaks out.
Oh, he would have been done.
I think she would have been like not pressured behind the scenes, but it would have been a lot tougher. Like
everything people would have been coming after her for that.
No,
people you better shut up. Like,
listen. I really think that if she speaks up before Ignition and all that shit comes out and says like, yeah, like I was a kid, then I think it's over for R. Kelly earlier and he gets locked the fuck up. Because I think when it becomes public knowledge of something like that, because I feel like a lot of people back then kind of ignored it because like Aaliyah was dead and she can't speak for herself and her parents.
Wait,
literally,
it was Aaliyah that R. Kelly situation was with Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's on the album, bro. He's in the cover of the album, standing in the background.
Like creepy as fuck. Creepy as fuck. But I think
remember that song, the song
AJ,
what's it called?
AJ
Nothing But a Number.
Yeah.
That was about her?
That R. Kelly wrote that song for her.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that, bro.
Man, that nigga Jesus.
Yo, you know what's so funny, bro? Because people really feel that way. Like, people feel like, because I really did think R. Kelly would have a bigger pushback. No. People still listen to his music. Like, people still, bro, I think they said that, like, if he got out and he did a concert, people were like, would you go? People were like, yeah, I'd go. And I'm like, what?
Don, you were saying before?
About what? About Aaliyah?
You're about to make a point.
Oh, about... I would really want to hear what producer she would work with later on, because I know she was working with Timberland a lot. Like, I wonder if she would have had a Kanye West produced album.
For sure.
Like, just any producers that she would have worked with. And I think Timberland becomes a lot more relevant than he is now, because I feel like Timberland kind of, like, he's still respected.
Still relevant.
He's relevant, but he's respected, but, like, Timberland, I think we put Timberland even higher than he is now.
I think he would have more hits.
I think she would probably link up with Pharrell and the Neptunes.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
And that would be something.
Pharrell, and she would link up with that dude that's good now. I think his name is Giveon or something like that. something like that. But his voice is there. She definitely would link up with him.
I mean, we're all her legacy was just tarnished because of this, dude. Like, we haven't been able to hear any of her music. There's a whole generation of kids who probably never heard of Aaliyah except for when it comes to like Zendaya or something like that.
Yeah, if Aaliyah was here right now, when do you think she would retire?
I'm telling you, she gets out of the music business early.
And she would have been done in like the 2010s. I think 2011 would have probably been her last type of like anything. I don't think she would have stayed past that.
Well, all right then. So, how do you guys feel about, if you feel that way, how do you feel about Kendrick thinking about? Well, how do you feel about what Kendrick's statement that he put out?
That he's giving himself, he's retiring, but he's giving himself some wiggle room if he wants to come back. That's the reason why he said
what I took from that was, it's not that he's retiring, because at first I thought he was retiring. I don't think he's retiring. I think it's just he's like done with the label. Like, I think this is his last album with that label, not his last album in general. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, because Kendrick can go independent right now, like, if he wanted to.
He could.
He has the name to where he can pull a J. Cole and, like, go start his own shit like Dreamville and just do whatever the fuck he wants.
I mean, Kendrick could just stop and not drop an album for 4 years, and we'll be here waiting for him.
Waiting for that shit.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of people who could do that.
And that's the reason why I think he underlined final TDE album, because he wants people to know, like, I'm not retiring, but I'm going to drop this, and you're probably not going to hear from me for a while.
But
like,
we know that.
I'll just come and drop again, like, randomly.
Yeah, but we know that. We know we're not going to see Kendrick for a while. Like, but the thing is, I want to hear this album because I know that the album he drops will be relevant for at least 2 years for sure. Because that damn album, like, I remember 2 years after it dropped, people were still rocking to that shit. I would hear people still playing that songs. Now I don't really hear it like that. Like, not many people play it, but I hope he doesn't have a J. Cole effect, because J. Cole's last album wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I thought I was gonna get. I should say. Like, I liked it. I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I'm saying I thought it was gonna be more on some real shit, like more on some like deep, like some shit that's gonna make me think, make me like think about life, maybe think about changing my fucking life. I want to wake up tomorrow, listen to J. Cole, and be like, "Yo, you're right, J. Cole. I am gonna do this today."
That J. Cole album did kind of come and go. Like,
it wasn't as hit as the album he put before, like the She's Mine or whatever. Oh, For Your Eyes Only. That album was fucking hit. Like, I heard that album, I was like, damn, nigga. Like,
but I feel like
I'm sitting here like,
I feel like a lot of albums have been like that recently. This year?
I feel like
what's your favorite album this year that dropped?
Oh shit,
I don't know. Let me see.
Because for me, it's Call Me If You Get Lost. Like, Tyler, I think, has the best album this year to me.
Who?
Tyler, the Creator.
I have to wait.
Tyler's is fire. Tyler's is fire. But let me see if this man dropped his album this year. I'll tell you the best album. It might not be my favorite album, but I know it's the best album that dropped so far. To the sense of like what people are fucking with, I think it's the When It's All Said and Done, Take Time. It's by Giveon, the dude I was just telling you about. He made this song. Look.
Hey, copyrighted music.
Yeah, you can't play that, bro. It's
I just said that it's his song. I just gave him credit. No, oh my goodness, you can't give him his credit. But basically, he made a song, and that's the song that you hear everywhere. Like, you just listen to it when you got a chance. Heartbreak Anniversary. Check it out. It's like when you hear it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I know this song. I heard it all the time."
What's your album so far?
I think he has the best one so far.
Give me till about November, and I'll give you an answer.
Well, in November, I'm gonna have a different answer. I will have a different answer for you.
Let me tell you what my album was for 2020, though.
What?
No,
that was After Hours by The Weeknd. I had that shit on.
That shit hit, boy. Nah, last year though, I had to give it a run.
In the morning, I was listening to that shit.
It was. Oh, last year I think it was Top for me. Top by NBA YoungBoy. But if it wasn't Top,
it was Rod Wave shit.
I literally have to go back and look because I don't remember what I.
Rod Wave shit was disgusting. His shit had me right. I was in that bit crying. But I said, Rod, don't do
for me.
Like
it was Heaven or Hell. Don Toliver last year.
Don Toliver. He's another one who's really good. Another one who's really good.
That was my favorite album last year.
His voice. He's another one who's really good.
I respect that.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like now, because I feel like they're gonna start this new genre, trap soul. I think it's gonna hit more. I think it's gonna be the new thing that people are gonna be fucking with, trap soul.
So, but hasn't that been like a thing since
2015?
It's never been official. It's never been an official thing. It was only the name of what's his name's album.
No, not really. Who else was on that trap soul wave? It was Bryson.
Can't hear you.
Oh,
It was only Bryson's album. That was the only one that I really seen. Like who else was there? Because Tory Lanez, I guess you can give him that at the beginning of his career. But I feel like he's more now. He's even August Alsina. Like I said, he's not really. August Alsina was more in the R&B wave. Like he could rap. Don't get me wrong, but he was more in the R&B. What I was gonna say, Tory Lanez. My thing about him, yes, you're correct, because when he first came out, it was trap soul. It was trap soul, but now he's just more into mainstream rap.
I did like Daystar a lot. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I like Tory's album last year a lot. Daystar.
It's okay as long as you're consistent.
Like I said, Tory Lanez isn't a bad musician.
No, he's not. He's not. But you're not allowed to say that.
It's just the problem is he fucked up his character image.
It's on some. I just feel like we won't figure this out for a while.
We won't.
I'm gonna be honest. In the meantime, just
Party Next Door put Colors on Spotify.
Say it again.
Party Next Door put Colors on Spotify.
I didn't know that. That's what I was gonna say. Do you guys feel like Spotify is gonna take the throne, or is Apple Music still gonna run shit?
Bro, who the fuck is using
Run? Yeah, like dog. Spotify has a big user base.
Spotify is taking the throne already.
Yeah,
it's been had the throne. It's been had the throne. I want to say really quick, with the Kendrick album or Kendrick teasing his album, does that mean that Ye and Drake have to like be on lookout now, and now it's basically
it's like
waiting.
Ye and Drake do what they kept doing, because at the end of the day, bro, Kendrick is Kendrick. Kendrick will come in, drop an album, and then disappear. So
that's the thing. I think Kendrick's gonna drop soon though.
Yeah,
I dead ass think, bro. He's performing at Days in Vegas.
I'm not saying he's not gonna drop soon. I'm saying I don't think that Drake and Ye has something to worry about, because unless the only way Ye and Drake have something to worry about is if they try to drop their album on the same fucking week as, like, if all three of them drop their album on the same week, that would be great. But then it's like, all right, let's see what happens.
Spaced out. I need to listen to each.
That's what I'm saying. But it would be great just to see who wins.
Who do you listen to first?
Great.
Who do you listen to first?
I'm listening to Kendrick.
I'm listening to Kendrick
I waited
first.
the longest.
Yeah,
I waited the longest. It's Kendrick, Donda, then Drake. In that order.
I listen to Ye, then Kendrick, then Drake.
I'm listening.
I'll probably half listen.
Kendrick, Ye, then Drake. I wouldn't. I would listen to Drake last, because Drake. I know that my Kendrick album is probably gonna be the album that I hear, and I probably won't hear another album for a while. The Ye album, I gotta hear it. It's so hyped, I gotta hear it. The Drake album, I don't really care too much about it, because at the end of the day, we know Drake makes good music. Like, that's the thing. Drake knows how to make a good song. He knows how to make a good song. You can't argue that he doesn't know how to make a good song. He knows how to make a good song.
My order would be Kendrick, Drake, and then Ye. I've listened to the leaks so much, bro. Nah, I listened to the leaks too much.
The best for last, or is it just
no? The last is the last for a reason.
No.
There's a reason you got bronze.
Like, no, because I've heard Donda so many times now. I have the leaks. I've been at the Donda shows. It's like,
so you know the songs, basically.
Yeah, like I kind of know where it's going.
So all right. So unbiased. Well, I can't say unbiased, but how is it cut so far in your opinion?
With the leaks? No, it's great. It's a great album. It's just a matter of like, it should have been out.
Just fixing the. I see what you're saying. So you think there's nothing to really be fixed? It should.
No, there's like 2 or 3 songs he needs to fix, but like other than that, like. I don't think this nigga's having another listening event in Chicago at Soldier Field.
Got you. Well, like I said, which is stupid, because after Chicago's outbreak after Lollapalooza, I wouldn't go to Chicago for shit. But that's not the argument. But like I said, I don't know. It depends, only because like the Drake album, I know what Drake's gonna drop. Wait, what?
Don't you think he made his own little outbreak in Georgia, having 2 shows 2 weeks from each other?
Not. Listen, if it wasn't like that, bro. Big. I'm sorry, bro. Like you would have had a case, but Lollapalooza was like, if you saw the pictures for Lollapalooza, I looked and said, "Yo, y'all niggas are getting COVID." There's no way. Lollapalooza had more people than Rolling Loud.
But I'm surprised people weren't saying the same. People weren't saying the same thing about Rolling Loud.
Well, because Rolling Loud, because I think Lollapalooza's outbreak was so fast.
No, they were saying it. Florida had 70,000 cases. They were saying it. Y'all didn't see that in the news? I watched this on stream. That's the reason I knew.
I didn't know, but I know Lollapalooza's shit was disgusting, because I know they had the mayor. The mayor came out at the beginning of Lollapalooza and was like, "Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for wearing your mask. Thank you for being here." Then after Lollapalooza came out and said, "So thank you guys for staying in the house. Thank you guys for practicing social distancing. Thank you guys for taking your vaccine." Like, nigga, come on now. Wait, before we end this, I just wanted to ask you guys, I don't know if you guys seen the video of the teacher basically going to the Ohio teacher basically going into the school board meeting and like just saying everything that would be wrong. Not a teacher, it's a PhD doctor actually.
Yeah,
but he said everything that would be wrong with the vaccine users. My thing is, do you think it's bullshit? I think it's bullshit. I think that's bullshit only because, like, why is that the platform? Like, not even the platform, but why is that where you go to give this information?
Well, like, first of all, we don't even know what kind of doctor he is. He could be an orthopedic doctor. Like, he's not a virologist or anything like that. So who is he to actually speak on it? Mm-hmm. Like, he could be a dietitian. Like, who knows? At this point, who knows?
For real. But
so I feel a whole bunch of idiots just reposting and like
nigga could be a dentist.
What kind of like doctor he is.
But if he's right, what does that mean?
How do we know he's right? How do we know he's right?
But how do we know?
I'm
just saying if he is I'm playing devil advocate. If he's right, what does that mean? That's all I'm saying.
I'm playing this doesn't matter.
It really
you don't think it matters?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have that.
I think it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. I think
they're requiring vaccinations for days in Vegas, so I'm gonna have it ready. So like a lot of
you're going to days in Vegas? Nigga, I was supposed to go. I don't know if I'm going. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, I don't want to get the vaccine.
The Miami Heat
I want to get it. I'm not saying I don't want to get it. I do want to get it. I just wait.
What?
So you said Miami Heat what?
Okay. The Miami Heat made it
the Miami
Heat made it mandatory now for their employees to have it. And they said like if you don't want to do it, we're basically saying you resigned.
Yo, you know it's crazy. I hope my job isn't doing that because my job definitely was like, hey, fill out this paper letting us know if you did it or not. There's nothing wrong if you didn't. We just want to know. I'm like, I don't want to know. Yeah, I just don't want to know.
Okay, before we get into some like serious shit that we can't talk about, y'all want to end it?
I know.
Yeah. I don't want you to get fired because of this pod.
Yeah. All right.
My last remarks. Kendrick album. I hope it's amazing. Ye's album. I know it's gonna be great. Drake. Do what you do.
Did you guys say? Did you guys bring up the fact that he has another label?
Who?
Like PG
Kendrick?
Lane? Yeah, Kendrick. He has another label.
We
with
brought
his cousin,
up the independent thing.
Whoa. Okay. PG Lane. No, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
PG Lane. Yeah,
you kind of already you said it, AJ.
No, I know, but I didn't know. I didn't know that the name was. I didn't know he had a name already. I thought it was like, I was just saying like that's usually what he should do because let's be real.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing.
Yeah, Kendrick's name hold his own weight.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Wait. So, side note, like right before we end, does that Black Panther album he like not did, but the Black Panther album he was on, does that count as a TDE like label type of thing, or is that more
I think so.
Probably Disney.
Like, does that count as one of his albums? Yeah,
it does.
I was just curious on that.
I think it's probably Disney though.
Oh,
if it's the official soundtrack of Black Panther.
Got you. All right, but yeah. So closing remarks, you guys. Greg, Sean, 316.
I'm just looking out for that Ye album. He needs to drop it already. I'm losing my patience.
I'm losing my patience, man.
Oh, hey, rest in peace to Aaliyah.
Hey, rest in peace, Aaliyah.
We really miss you.
If my camera wasn't dead, you would see me putting my rest in peace hands.
316.
Black anime nerds, please get your shit together. You guys are all messy and disgusting. And
for sure,
I'm gonna be honest. Go pay for some random nigga course because at this point you need something. You guys are going to war with just your bare fist at this point. Like, stop.
All right, my closing remarks. Preach. Thanks for the W. Big dubs over here. Big dubs in the chat.
Zone life for no life. Zone life for no life. Oh! I forgot to say before I leave. To my people in Haiti.
Pray for Haiti.
You. You're in our prayers. Anybody with any non-perishables, any donations, anything you can, find your local church. They are most likely they're all doing donations to Haiti. If you're in Florida, there's a church in Boynton Beach, First Baptist Church. They will be taking donations all week. If you need any information, just hit me up.
Do not donate to the Red Cross. Don't.
Yes. Do not give them your money. Hillary Clinton already showed us what they'll do with it.
All right. Thank you for listening, y'all boys. This is the Flozone Podcast.
For sure.
Good night.
Good night.